Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
In the most holy name of Allah, came to us the black man and the black woman here in the hills of North America, in the divine person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, and the one God to whom all holy praise is due forever, the Lord of all the worlds. We forever thank him for his coming and for his raising up in our midst a divine leader, a divine teacher, and a divine guide in the personage of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the last and the greatest messenger of Allah. So it is in their two great names that I would like to greet you once again, my beloved black brothers and sisters, in the nation of Islam's greeting words of peace in the Arabic language, which is indeed the original language of the original black man. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I don't intend to be long today. So you should prepare to be here for at least 6 to 7 hours. You all right?
Yes, sir.
And that's the white day.
All praise is to Allah once again for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, and there should always be a few of you who are unfamiliar. Unfamiliar with what? Unfamiliar with the Arabic words that I greeted you in, Assalamu alaikum. Why should there always be at least a few? Look at your condition. I have often said that we as Black people are the stupidest geniuses that have ever lived in the annals of stupid genius history.
Go ahead.
Can't nobody tell niggas nothing. You know everything. You looking at me right now. You notice Minister Alonzo didn't come up and open up. You looking at the chairs. You listening to the sound of my, all kinds of things. You analyzing like crazy, and you think you some scientist of Islam. You know everything going on. But look at your condition. Talk back to me. There is absolutely no evidence whatsoever that you have a goddamn brain within 50 miles of your damn head.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
What's wrong? You didn't think Eric was going to bring the phone? You think that it's too early for me to be talking like this? Nigga, please.
There you go.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Look at your condition. That's why there should always be at least a few of you who are watching. I don't give a damn about you finding me offensive.
Okay.
Imagine that. A nation of niggas standing at the very verge of death, physical death. I'm talking about that genocide in Palestine.
Yes,
Standing at the very verge of death, worrying about how somebody talks to you. That's your damn priority. How somebody talks to you. You crazy as hell. Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
There should always be a few of you who are unfamiliar with these words, because these words, greeting words, are the introduction to your salvation.
Come on.
The first turn of the lock, the first turn of the door. What door?
Uh-oh.
This is the door right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about none other than the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Come on.
The first turn of the lock, the first turn of the door, the first squeak of opening the door is Assalamu alaikum.
Come on.
And explaining Assalamu alaikum to you. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum represents a greeting in a language that you and I have not heard or spoken in nearly 500 years. Are you listening to me?
Wake them up.
Assalamu alaikum as a means of greeting is something that belongs to us.
Yes, sir.
It's something that was done by us until the white man came and got us and brought us here to America. So being strangers in this land of America that is not ours.
Yes, sir.
Anybody thinking about Abraham 15 and 13 or Genesis 15 and 13?
Come on.
What God said to Abraham?
Ahead.
Being strangers in this land of America and serving the strangers of this land, being afflicted by the strangers of this land. For over 400 years, we have been robbed of our native language,
Go ahead.
robbed of our native land,
Come on.
robbed or lost from our native people. We have not worshiped our native God. We have not practiced our native religion. Talk back to me. And this has gone on for nearly 5 centuries. So you don't even miss it. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
You don't even miss it. If you never hear Assalamu alaikum, what you don't give a damn.
That's right. Go ahead.
If you never see a Quran, what the hell that mean to you? If you never have any brush with Islam whatsoever, you could not care less. But your forefathers,
Yes, sir.
who were brought here 468 years ago, longed to be free to worship Allah,
Yes, sir.
to believe in and study and practice what is written in Quran.
Yes, sir.
Talk back to me.
Come on.
To practice the religion of Islam.
Teach.
They longed to be free and independent from the rulership of white people, who they recognized were their mortal enemies. You think white folks your friends.
Go ahead. They do.
Y'all ain't listening. You think the white man of America is your comrade, your road dog,
Go ahead. Come on.
your main man 50 grand. You think the goddamn white man is your brother. You think that we are all God's children, black and white.
Teach.
You say stupid things like there's only one race, the human race.
Come on.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
You say stupid things like we all bleed red blood because you're an idiot.
That's right.
You're not a scientist.
Come on.
You don't know biology.
Yes, sir.
You don't know chemistry.
Come on. Teach.
What the hell you know?
Teach.
You hear something that sounds good, so you just repeat it, thinking it makes you sound smart.
Parakeeting, brother man.
You can take the red blood of the white man, take the red blood of the black man, put it under a microscope, and it's not the same.
Teach. Teach.
Talk back to me.
Go ahead.
The white man's blood is weaker than our blood.
Teach.
That's a scientific fact.
Go ahead.
If you a cracker watching this damn lecture, your blood is weaker
Go ahead.
Teach.
Tell him, brother.
than the blood of the original man.
Make it fine.
Your blood is wicked. You didn't even know blood could be wicked.
Come on.
Teach.
Your blood is made of absolutely no material whatsoever that is righteous.
Go ahead.
Nothing but wicked material has gone into the making of your blood. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So the white man's blood is weaker. The white man's blood is more wicked. So what is red? If you can't judge a book by its cover, you can't judge some blood by its color.
Come on now. Come on. Teach him.
Intelligent people
Come on.
get microscopes
That's right.
Teach.
Come on.
and they go in. They don't just look at things on the surface. They go all the way in beneath the surface.
Yes, sir.
You think the white man is your brother. We're all God's children. The white man is American and you're African American. So he's an American and we're American. We're just African American. Talk black to me.
Teach.
Come on.
Like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you want to forget how you got here. Italians did not come here in the bottoms, the HOLDs of slave ships.
Go ahead.
Irish didn't come here
Yes, sir.
Oh.
that way.
Teach Elijah. Yes, sir.
No immigrant came to America in the hold of a slave ship. We are the only people that came to this country by force
Teach.
of arms
Teach.
and came in the bottoms, the holds of slave ships.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that came here chained and shackled.
Come on.
Come on now.
Y'all ain't listening to me.
Right.
If you came here from Italy and your name was Giuseppe, God damn it, you was Giuseppe after you got here.
Yes, sir.
But if we came over here with the name Kunta, we had to give it up and be taught.
Go ahead.
Y'all ain't listening.
Come on.
If you came over here and your last name was Soprano, don't tell Tony I said that. If you came over here and your last name was Soprano,
Yes, sir.
when you got here, your last name stayed Soprano.
Come on.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
But if we came here and our last name was Ali,
Mm.
we had to give that up and take Johnson,
That's right.
Jackson,
Come on, man.
Smith,
Come on.
Jones.
Come on.
We had to take the white man's
Go
name.
ahead.
We're the only people who were robbed as thoroughly
Teach.
of our own
Oh.
here in the hills of North America.
Yes, sir.
We're the only people.
Yes, sir. Back.
The white man goes out of his way to make sure that you know that America is a white man's country,
Teach.
that it is not your country,
Mm.
and that they don't intend to allow you to make this your
Go
country.
ahead.
This is why the most popular presidential candidate is a cracker by the name of Donald Trump,
Trump.
a man who says, like many white people say, we're going to take our country back.
Mm. Come on.
Teach.
Teach.
Come on.
Who in their right mind, certainly not in their white mind, who in their right mind believes that the statement, we are going to take our country back?
Go ahead.
Who believes that means black people?
Mm. Come on.
I don't mean black people only. I mean, who believes that that includes
Right.
black people?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are we as black people going to take America back?
Come on. Good question.
Have we ever had America?
Great question.
We can't take back America. We never had it to begin with.
Come
Amen.
on.
So to take back America, the white man is letting you know he doesn't view this country of America to be your country.
Go ahead.
He sees you as having too much of his country.
Mm.
And he's saying he's going to take it back from you.
That's right.
Y'all ain't listening to me.
Right.
The white man does not see this country as belonging to immigrants from Latin America. If you're Mexican, Honduran, Belizean, whatever nation, the white man does not see this as your country. He sees you as an alien living in his country. He doesn't like to see you holding positions in this country
Teach.
other than the most menial labor positions of this country, the labor that the white man does not want to do.
Right.
That's the only place he sees you
Go ahead.
belonging in.
Come on.
Talk back to me.
Hang it, brother, man.
The white man wants you to work his fields.
Mm.
Black, Latino, whatever. If you're not a white man, he wants you to work the field.
Come on.
Huh?
Teach.
Right.
He wants you scrubbing his floors.
Come on.
He wants you washing his dishes.
Yes, sir.
He wants you washing his clothes, cooking and serving his food.
Yes, sir.
The white man sees everybody except his white self as a servant,
Mm.
not as an equal.
Teach.
So he says we're going to take our country back.
That's right.
That doesn't mean he's going to run all of y'all out of America. Some foolish white folks say they're going to do that, but they don't understand how this country works.
Come on.
The reason there's so many illegal immigrants in the country is because white folk don't want to do the work
Yes, sir.
that illegal immigrants do.
Yes, sir.
White folk need cheap slave labor.
Mm. Come on.
And since there was a successful movement to abolish chattel slavery,
Yes, sir.
followed by a civil rights movement, not revolution, movement
Mm.
that gave you what you believe to be increased rights.
Right.
You now don't want to pick the white man's cotton no more.
Sir.
You don't want to pluck the white man's chickens no more. Talk back to me. You don't want to do the menial labor that you used to be relegated to. You think we have come a long way. So in your delusion,
Mm.
you no longer want to do the menial labor that would force you to understand you have not come nowhere.
Come on.
So the white man needs a replacement.
Mm.
He doesn't want you anymore,
Mm. Come on.
but he needs somebody to do what you won't do.
Yes, sir.
So he needs illegal immigrants because cheap slave labor increases profits.
Right.
And profits pay larger bonuses.
Mm.
Profits pay larger dividends. Talk black to me. Profits buy more yachts.
Tell it.
Huh?
Yes,
Profits pay for more trips.
sir.
Profits pay for more private planes.
That's right.
Profits pay for more filthy and disgusting and debaucherous parties, like Congressman Santos said the Congress people have on a regular basis.
Teach.
Y'all ain't listening to me.
Teach.
Look at your condition. You ain't in no position to not be familiar with the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language, Assalamu alaikum. You got to start right there
That's right.
and then go from there to where you need to be, which is understanding the war.
Go ahead.
Because if you don't understand the war, you're going to get caught in the crossfire.
Mm.
You will not survive the war.
Mm.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Those of you who are familiar with the greeting words, Assalamu alaikum, it is your obligation and your duty. I don't give the first damn about how you feel about my lectures. I couldn't care less. And the only reason you care is because your stupidity justifies my belligerence towards you. I don't give a damn how you feel about my lectures. It is your duty and your obligation to share this
Yes, sir.
with as many others as possible. Get this message to as many people as possible.
Yes, sir.
Because Ezekiel 3rd chapter 18th verse does not stop when it comes to Minister Eric on Sunday afternoon.
Come on.
You are still under that obligation.
That's right.
St. Luke, the 12th chapter and the 47th verse don't stop because you don't like or approve or can't stand my lectures. What is the meaning of civilization?
Come on.
Teach.
One having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, refinement, and is not savage, the pursuit of happiness.
Yes, sir.
What is the duty
Come on.
of the civilized person?
Yes, sir.
That means the person who fits what I just recited.
Yes, sir.
What's the duty of the civilized person?
Teach.
The duty of the civilized person is to civilize the uncivilized, right?
Yes, sir.
The duty of the civilized person is to teach civilization, huh?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Knowledge, right?
Yes, sir.
Wisdom, understanding,
Mm.
righteousness, all of that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
That's the duty of the civilized person.
Mm.
All right. If the civilized person does not perform their duty,
Come on.
what must be done?
Come on.
Go.
the civilized person fails to perform his duty, which is teaching civilization to others, he must be punished, right?
Uh-oh.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
And that's where Ezekiel 3:18, St. Luke 12:47 come in.
Yes, sir.
What is the prescribed law of Islam of said person, the civilized person, of that ability? That the civilized person is held responsible
Teach.
for the uncivilized
Teach.
and must be punished by the nation of Islam. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
None of that stops because you don't like the lecture of a minister at the microphone.
That's right.
That's right, brother.
Why in the hell are you not at the mic?
That's the question.
Doing a better job teaching than the minister you don't like.
That's right, brother.
Why you ain't at the mic? Because you have not qualified yourself for that position. But you are taught by your messenger to qualify yourself for all positions. Talk black to me.
Come on.
You haven't even qualified yourself for the position of squad leader. You ain't even qualified yourself for the position of lieutenant, let alone captain or minister or secretary. You haven't qualified yourself for no damn position.
Right.
But you so genius, you can rip me or anybody else apart and tell what's wrong with us.
Come on now.
You are expert at what's wrong with my ministry,
Right.
Go ahead.
but you ain't got one.
Right.
That's right. Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
You ain't even a squad leader, but you can teach for hours what's wrong with my ministry.
Now, how that sound, brother?
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, for all of you psychoanalysts who think that there's some particular person or some particular collective of persons who have gotten under Minister Eric's skin, and that's why I'm teaching like this, you're wrong. That's just another example of you thinking you know when you don't know.
Go ahead.
The stupid genius again. Ain't nobody tell you nothing because you know everything.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
So it's your duty
Yes, sir.
to share this message with as many others as possible.
Go ahead.
But we don't perform our duty, do we?
No, sir.
We don't even attempt to perform our duty.
No, sir.
We run around and we're freelance Muslims. Muslims that are not in temples. Muslims who believe that it's no longer time for temples.
Right.
Who told you it wasn't time for temples? Well, the messenger, excuse me? Nigga, did you say the messenger?
Right. Come on. Teach.
No, it's okay if you did say the messenger, but did you say it to me? Are you crazy? Do you really want this funk? Do you think you can survive a conversation with me, Dr. Elijah?
Come on.
You better go sit down some damn where.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Talk black to me. Well, the messenger said, what did the messenger say?
Come on.
And how in the hell do you know what the messenger said?
Sir.
Talk black to me. What about the messenger saying that the minister is the true and top representative of him in his local area? What about him saying that?
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. Oh, that was just for them. Really? What's for now?
Come on.
This Quran teaches that Allah does not impose on any soul a duty that is beyond its scope.
Yes, sir.
You are not asked to unclog no pipes if you don't know nothing about plumbing.
Come on.
Allah does not require electricians to lay pipe.
Yes, sir.
He does not require plumbers to run wires.
That's right.
Talk back to me. Because the Nation of Islam is all wise and does everything right and exact.
Yes, sir.
Need some pipe lays, we need a plumber.
Come on.
Need some wires run, we need an electrician. Talk back to me.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Now, what's my point? Allah is the beneficent.
Yes, sir.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent. Stop. We're not getting the merciful yet.
Come on.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent. Now stop right there. Don't do it right now. Go into your Holy Quran and find out in the footnote what beneficence means. It means anything that you need. Anything that is required. Allah has already provided it for you before you even need it.
Teach.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
I mean, his providence is off the chain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are not supposed to be in a temple nowadays, where is the messenger's guidance from the guide, the most perfect guide, the Mahdi, Master Farad Muhammad, exactly what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it these days?
Good question.
The only guidance you have in practicing the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and pushing the program of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is the guidance we had in 1975. You don't have no other guidance. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You can't point to any teaching of the messenger that adequately guides you into what you are to do in these days without a temple.
That's right.
You've not been given no teaching like that. The messenger didn't give you nothing like that. All of your teaching about how to be a Muslim outside of a temple comes from your anal crevice.
That's right.
You nigger monkey, you reached up your anus and pulled that ish the hell out. And now you throwing it all over everybody.
Right.
You ain't got no damn teaching on how to be a Muslim outside of a temple. You ain't got none. Except what you made up and farted up in your own damn brain. So don't tell me there shouldn't be temples. If there shouldn't be temples, the messenger would have a teaching on how to function without temples.
Come on.
Talk black to me. There are prerequisites and qualifications to be an FOI or an MGT.
Yes, sir.
There are things that are required of you. There are things you must have, and they come straight from Elijah.
That's right.
You must have good attendance.
Yes, sir. Teach.
You must have good attendance. What the hell do you attend? Talk back to me. What do you attend? You ain't in no temple. Well, then what do you attend? What do you have good attendance with?
Teach.
And the only way to establish the goodness or lack thereof of your attendance is somebody has to record it. Right or wrong?
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, who keeps the record of your attendance?
Come on.
That's the secretary.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Teach.
Talk back to me.
Come on.
What's the next thing it says you must have? And I'm starting to sound like the message.
Sir.
That's as far as that will go.
Come on.
You want a more intelligent, acting, civilized man, you better stick with Elijah.
Yes, sir.
You're getting the funk from Mr. Harry. But I will be coughing. So So I'll give you a little reminder there.
Yes, sir.
What's the next thing that comes after? You must have good attendance.
Mm.
You must have a good charity
Mom.
record.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
It don't say nothing about you must pay charity. That's not what it says.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You are required to pay charity,
Yes, sir.
but that's not what it says.
See.
Yes, sir.
Throw that banana peel down, get the hell out that tree, stop swinging your damn tail. That is not what it says. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
It says you must have a good charity record.
Come on.
Teach.
One of the things you must have to be an FOI or MGT is records.
Mm.
You got to have records.
Teach.
Attendance, charity, paper sales, whatever.
Yes, sir.
There has to be a record of your productivity.
Mm.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Who keeps records?
Mm.
That would be the secretary.
Yes, sir.
Now, how you gonna have good attendance, no secretary?
Come on.
No secretary, no record of your attendance. How you gonna have a good charity record, no secretary who's keeping records?
Okay.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Teach, sir.
How you gonna have a secretary because you just feel like you can appoint somebody to be a secretary?
Mm, mm,
You was eating a 10-piece wing. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
And instead of getting lemon pepper, you got them wet joints.
Yes, sir.
So you was eating a wing and it was wet
Right. Yes,
and
sir.
some of the juice dripped
That's right.
and it dripped on your shoe.
That's right.
So you bent over to wipe the chicken wing juice off your damn shoe and smelt yourself.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, sucker.
That's right.
I wish I could say what I really got on my damn mind to say, but wait till I get off the mic.
Come on.
I bet you I'll say it. So you smelt your damn self.
Mm.
And because you smelt yourself, you thought you could just appoint somebody to be a secretary.
Come on.
Who told you you could do that?
Good question.
Talk black to me. Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
This Holy Quran says, make over trusts.
Mm.
Now, what's a nigga know? I'm talking about Muslims, not lost founds. What's a nigga know about a trust
Mm.
and making over trust? You don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
Sir.
When I say this Quran says make over trust, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Teach.
But you want to tell me how to be a minister.
Teach.
You are not studied well enough to tell me how to be no damn minister.
Teach.
You ain't skilled enough to tell me how to be no damn minister.
Go ahead.
Whatever you swear up and down in the name of Elijah Muhammad, I am not nigga. Yes, the hell I am.
Go ahead.
Every bit. And I got a goddamn record to prove it.
Go ahead.
So flock you, nigga.
Yes,
It
sir.
is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I like the fact I said that. And you shouldn't, because I shouldn't have said it.
Sir.
But I did, and I meant it.
Sir.
And I meant it like I said it.
That's right, Brother Ben.
I cannot stand niggas playing with the Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
This is something real dangerous to play with.
Yes, sir.
When you play with it, it shows you don't respect it. You don't love it. Or you wouldn't play with it like that.
Come on. Come on. Teach.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about understanding the war.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Make over trust. That means appoint people to positions. Give people leadership positions. That's what make over trust means.
Yes, sir.
Make over trust to those worthy of them.
Teach Quran. Yes, sir.
You don't appoint nobody to nothing they ain't qualified to be appointed to.
Come on.
And who in the hell decides whether somebody is qualified to be appointed to something? Who makes that decision?
Come on. Good question.
Well, the minister. You crazy as hell.
Sir.
Like the minister just appoints somebody to a position because he like they swag. I like brother so-and-so. I think he'll make a good captain. You didn't hear what I said, brother.
Sir.
I like brother so-and-so. I think he'll make a good captain.
Come on.
That's your nigga Muslim today.
Yes, sir.
Idiot,
Yes.
jerk, jackass, monkey, tree, banana, tail.
Yes, sir.
I like brother so-and-so. I think he'll make a good captain.
Go ahead.
You don't judge by the secretary. Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
You don't judge by the secretary.
Yes, sir.
You don't judge me by no secretary. When you want to pass judgment against Minister Eric, you don't go nowhere near a secretary. Certainly not my secretary.
Yes, sir.
Brother Secretary.
Come on.
Yes.
And there he is. Yes, sir.
You don't go look in the record. You don't look at my record. You don't give a damn about my record. You stuck on my language.
Come on.
You stuck on my nasty personality, not my records.
Yes, sir.
See, my records strip you butt naked, run you up the street, butt to the neck in,
Yes, sir.
while running circles around you the whole time. You are pointing your finger and saying something negative about somebody who is outperforming you
Come on.
by so many leaps and so many bounds that if you had the slightest amount of intelligence, you would feel stupid criticizing.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
When it comes to charity, I'm number one. I have no equal.
Come on.
When it comes to prayer and fasting, when the hell you think is whooping Minister Eric?
Come on.
I've done this a million times. I'm going to do it again.
Sir.
Do you know all the prayers in this message to the black man?
Come on.
Do you know them all?
Teach.
You always talking that Elijah taught, but Elijah said, learn those prayers and recite them every day.
Yes, sir.
I do that.
Yes, sir.
I know them all.
Yes, sir.
I recite them all.
Yes,
There's
sir.
not a single prayer in the prayer chapter of Message to the Black Man that I don't recite every damn day.
Go ahead.
Now, if you ain't on that level, you better sit your B.I. Stop that Minister Eric. A, stop that Minister Eric. The F, stop that Minister Eric down, nigga. Shut up.
Yes, sir. Come on.
You ain't my equal. You don't belong in no damn conversation with me. Shut the hell up. You don't know what you're supposed to know. You don't do what you're supposed to do. Don't bow your bird chest at me,
All right.
because I'll cave that yacht in.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Fasting. Oh, we ain't even going to talk about fasting.
Come on. Teach.
At all.
Yes, sir.
We just going to leave that alone.
Yes, sir.
You fast more than Minister Eric? Nigga, you eat more meals in one day than I eat in a week.
Come on.
They think I said that just to be belligerent and make a joke. No, seriously.
Teach.
If you eat 3 meals in one day,
Sir.
I don't eat 3 meals in a week.
Sir, teach.
That's right.
Teach Elijah, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
But that don't matter to you because you don't like me.
Mm.
I rub you the wrong way.
Yes, sir.
So the principles of prayer, charity, and fasting, you sweep that to the side and you judge me by other means.
Go ahead.
You can't judge me by the most proper means
Yes, sir.
because I'm killing you.
Yes, sir.
I'm smoking you like a blunt.
Come on.
That's why I'm coughing. You say, no, nigga, you sick. Nope, I'm smoking you. Y'all all right?
All the smoke. Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Come on.
We got to look at the secretary to see what you qualified to be appointed to.
Yes, sir.
Who is the one who has to look at the records of the secretary? Who depends on the secretary's records to have the say so in who gets appointed to what? That would be the captain.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Talk black to me.
Teach.
And you say, no, it'll be the minister. No, not really. That's more the captain's job.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. You should see how many niggas are disagreeing with what I just said. Stupid.
You got to put a banana down, sir.
Who's directly responsible to the minister? The captain.
Yes, sir.
That means anybody else is responsible to the minister through the captain.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Teach. Come on.
Y'all lawless niggas. No captain having. Lawless niggas. Doing what the hell you want to do because ain't nobody stepping to you. But I'll step to you on a Sunday. Come to this microphone and supposed to be giving you a nice, sweet spiritual lecture and give you a captain's class and run you the hell up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah once again for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, appointing people to positions that are not qualified to hold the damn positions. Who in the hell have you appointed to a position who know all the things that they're supposed to know? You don't even know the things they are supposed to know.
Yes,
you
sir.
don't even know those things.
Yes, sir.
And how do we know that that person knows those things? They got to recite those things to somebody. There has to be a record that they successfully completed the recitation of those things.
Yes, sir.
Who do they recite those things to and where do they recite them? In class.
Yes, sir.
Some of y'all got classes, MGT and or FOI. And ain't nobody reciting nothing.
Come on.
Talk black to me. What are you supposed to know? General orders. How many niggas in the nation you think know they general orders?
Sir.
Walk up to the average nigga and ask him 3 general orders out of order.
Yes, sir.
Don't ask him number 1 and then follow with number 2 and then follow with number 3. Ask that nigga number 8. Then go from number 8 to number 4.
Yes, sir.
And then jump all the way back down to number 9 and watch him start that Ralph Cramden-ish. You don't know your general orders? Talk black to me. Principles of Islam.
Yes, sir.
You'll be surprised how many Muslims don't know their principles of Islam. You don't know.
Come on.
Stupid genius. Student enrollment.
Yes, sir.
Actual facts.
Yes, sir.
You'll find some that know some of that.
Yes, sir.
Lesson number 1. Uh-oh. All the Muslims gone. Everybody don't know their lesson number one. Get up and get the hell out of the Nation of Islam. All you'll hear is Flintstones. All them niggas leave. Because don't nobody know lesson number one. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
And last but not least, wants and beliefs.
Teach.
How many Muslims you think know their wants and beliefs?
Teach.
Talk back to me. How many captains, how many lieutenants, other than require you to know that as part of your training?
Come on.
Niggas don't know no wants and beliefs. Talk back to me. You can ask them those in order,
Yes, sir.
and they're not gonna know.
Yes, sir.
So if you don't know the things that an FOI and or MGT must know, what the hell are you doing as a captain, a lieutenant, a secretary, or anything? What are you doing as anything? Who in the hell put you in that position without you qualifying yourself by knowing all of those things? You got to know all those things just to be rank and file. Talk black to me, let alone a position.
Yes, sir.
You get appointed to a position because you have a level of mastery over those things that you're supposed to know without a position
Yes, sir.
than most others who don't have a position. So we put you in a position over others.
Yes, sir.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Once again, I got to break down the Nation of Islam
Teach, sir. Teach. Teach a lot,
to
sir.
niggas in it
Come on.
before I even get to the niggas that ain't in it.
Come on.
Niggas that ain't in it is like, what the hell he talking about? I don't
Come
know.
on. Teach.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Lawless niggas. Doing what the hell you want to do.
Go ahead.
Because you just think you got a right to do it. Knowing that really the reason you're doing it is because, like I said last week, the messenger's not here to put a stop to it.
Yes, sir.
And you ain't going to respect nobody else trying to get you to put a stop to it. You just going to say, hell, you ain't my leader. You ain't, you tell me what to do. You ain't got no authority over me. Which is true, I don't. But the messenger does.
Yes, sir.
Why do you have me out in front of him? Put him out in front of me where he belongs.
Come on.
If what I'm telling you is from Elijah, don't worry about the fact that it's me telling you. Submit.
Come on.
Do right.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Or is you all wrong?
Go ahead.
So there should always be a few, right,
Yes, sir.
who are unfamiliar with the words Assalamu alaikum. Because if we are functioning as the Muslims that we are supposed to be, we are constantly going after the lost found.
Yes, sir.
Because that's our sole purpose, going after the lost found. But we don't go after the lost found. That's not what we do. The average Muslim today, and when I say the average Muslim, I'm talking about those that want to be in positions. The average Muslims today go after other Muslims. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
Your whole thing is trying to get other Muslims to join your particular camp of Muslims over another camp of Muslims that you have beef with. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
And the number one nigga in the whole Nation of Islam, no other Muslims want you to join up with is me.
Come on.
Don't mess with Minister Eric.
Come on.
We really not gonna like you if you get with him. Talk black to me.
Teach.
So you'll sneak on in, watch the damn video, learn as much as you can learn. under your damn bed in your closet with the door shut and a damn flashlight. Fag. Secret viewers of Minister Everett.
Oh man, come on.
But you're not gonna rock with Minister Everett.
Come on.
Because you don't want to be looked at bad by the niggas who don't like Minister Everett.
That's right. Come on.
Punk.
Sorry.
Talk black to me. But we ain't going after no lost founds. You're trying to convince other Muslims that your temple or your camp of temples
Yes, sir.
is the best representation of the messenger's teaching and program. That's what you niggas doing. Oh, that's what you're doing. Trying to recruit Muslims.
Yes, sir.
The hell you trying to recruit Muslims for? Why don't you go after the lost man?
Yes, sir.
Because you feel that only when you have enough Muslims to make it look like you're pimping big enough, that is the only way you're going to be attractive to the whole niggas you trying to get in the first place.
Yes, sir.
See, we hoes today. We straight hoes. You don't like that language, do you?
Come on.
You shouldn't, and I shouldn't use it.
Come on.
Now, having said that, niggas is hoes today.
Come on. Tell the truth.
That's just a fact.
Sir.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
We hoes.
Yes, sir.
In order for you to think you in the right place, there got to be a lot of other people in here
Come on.
because you a hoe.
Come on.
So this is what Muslims operate on.
Yes, sir.
I need to get more Muslims with me. We need to get more Muslims with us so that we'll look big enough to be able to attract people. Eric don't give a damn.
Yes, sir.
And I have proven that to you for years. You're going to get the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I don't give a damn who ain't here.
Come on. That's right.
And if you don't want to come on board with just that for no other reason than that, bye, nigga, bye.
Yes, sir.
And
All right.
I don't care.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
Now, I have watched all the big pimping ministers, all the ministers that are heroes to you, all the ministers that are great ministers to you. Some nigga gonna tell me, I believe you could be a great minister.
Say what?
It was a Freudian slip.
Come on.
Some nigga probably watching right now.
Teach. Teach. Yes, sir.
Always in the comments talking trash.
Yes, sir.
I believe you could be a great minister. You know why you believe I could be a great minister? Because I'm already a great minister.
Sir.
That's why you
Come on.
said you believe I could be.
Come on.
It was a Freudian slip.
Yes, sir. Teach.
A great minister in 2023 does not look the same as a great minister in 1963.
Yes, sir. Teach.
But you don't understand that
Come on.
because you're an idiot.
Teach.
Ain't enough potassium in your damn bananas.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
The nation of Islam is in an absolute destroyed condition. You know, they have an Olympics for those with quote unquote physical challenges, right?
Yes, sir.
I forget the actual name of it, but it's the whatever Olympics,
Yes, sir.
right?
Special Olympics. Sir?
Yes, Special Olympics.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
Yes, sir.
You have a Special Olympics.
Yes, sir.
That's what this is.
Mm.
That's what we are.
Mm.
And if you wasn't such a monkey, you would understand that.
Teach.
The nation of Islam is in the Special Olympics now.
Teach, sir. Teach.
Because Wallace and Farrakhan in 1975 broke our legs, amputated our legs, destroyed us.
Teach. Come on.
So to be a champion today, you got to be a champion with no legs.
That's right.
You the Special Olympics.
Yes, sir.
You ain't rolling no wheelchair up no field as fast as Usain Bolt can run.
Yes, sir.
So you looking at the 1960s and 70s when we were Usain Bolts
Yes, sir.
and trying to judge us by that standard.
Mm.
But Wallace and Farrakhan got rid of all of them. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
We in wheelchairs and on crutches and wearing prosthetics now.
Yes, sir.
So you got to judge us by how fast we move within the context of the condition, the tools we have to move with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Told you I was gonna sound like the method.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
So you looking at a nigga doing this,
Come on.
and you going, like you Eddie Murphy doing a comedian show.
Come on.
Nigga, the one-eyed man is king in the land of the blind.
Teach.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Come on. Say that again, sir.
No minister had,
Come on.
I said had, the challenges that we ministers have today in trying to deliver this message to our people.
Yes.
No ministers back then had those challenges. You don't know what Malcolm could have or would have done if he had to face what we face today.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
And that goes for any other great ministers. Wallace came in, right?
Yes, sir.
1975. What happened to Farrakhan when Wallace came in? The mighty Khan got stripped.
Come on.
With the messenger being here,
Yes, sir.
and not having to deal with the challenge of the messenger no longer being here. Oh yeah, he was the mighty Khan. But soon as Wallace came in and started breaking legs,
Teach.
like he was a loan shark or something.
Yes, sir.
Soon as Wallace come in and start breaking legs,
Teach.
Farrakhan ended up in a wheelchair. Talk black to me.
Teach.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Teach.
Many of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's great and powerful ministers got stripped. The ones who stayed true to the teachings of the messenger,
Yes, sir.
most of whom died in the 90s, they lasted another 15, 20 years. But if you went to their temples, they didn't have no large temples.
Yes, sir.
No, they didn't. Don't even try it. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
Those who would not follow Wallace D. Muhammad and would not follow Minister Louis Farrakhan and stuck strict to the messenger, y'all didn't have no large temples. If you were under some of them, you didn't have nothing in your city as large, as strong, as powerful as what you had in that city when the messenger was here. Because without the messenger here to hold those ministers' hands, they were not able to build what they built when the messenger was here.
Go ahead. Teach.
Some of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's most powerful ministers that tried to stay as strict as they could with what they had. Some of them didn't have much, but they tried. You go to their temples
Yes, sir.
in the 80s, the 90s, especially the 90s. Their temples was getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as time went on. Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Because the challenges they faced with a nation of Islam that turned hypocrite and was now condemning the very teaching that made them what they were.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Many of their friends, family members, close associates with Wallace. Niggas with open collars and damn beards.
Jeez.
Talk black to me.
Jeez.
Growing their afros back.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on. Jeez.
A severe brain drain of the Nation of Islam.
Jeez.
All the most knowledgeable and most qualified niggas, almost all, they went with Wallace.
Come on.
Abandoning those who depended on them for leadership and guidance.
Jeez.
It's like a child whose parent is not doing their job as a parent, so the child is raising itself.
Yes, sir.
A lot of you stupid niggas raised yourself. When you was young as hell, you hit them streets.
Come on.
The streets raised you. Your parents didn't raise you, or you wouldn't have been in the streets.
Yes, sir.
You know why I'm not a street nigga?
Sir.
Because I couldn't have been if I tried. If I tried to be a street nigga, I would be dead.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Or damn near. My mama wasn't having that. Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
She wasn't having it. And like I said, after she broke up with my father, she decided to get with my stepfather, who is a man who was a top 10 ranked middleweight boxer in the 1960s. Nigga know what to do with them hands.
Come on.
And whenever she thought I was getting out of line,
Sir.
Lewis, because that's what she called my stepfather, Lewis. His name Joe Lewis, Adair.
Come on.
Had the name Joe Lewis because from the time he was a little boy,
Yes, sir.
he was groomed as a boxer.
Come on.
Boxed amateur, boxed for the Navy, then went pro.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So there wasn't no room for me to be no street nigga. I didn't want to be anyway.
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying, if I had decided, it just wasn't going to happen.
Yes, sir.
I had too many checks and balances everywhere I would have tried to go. It just wasn't going to happen.
Come on.
So out of fear for my life, I tried to stay right.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Niggas talking about punching on me. Reason you keep talking about the minister, nigga, because ain't nobody slapped the SHIT out of you. What do you mean ain't nobody slapped the SHIT out of me?
Come on.
Nigga, my father knocked out Hurricane Carter.
Come on.
Word is bond. He knocked him out. And he didn't have no problem putting them hands on Minister Eric.
Come on.
You think you hit harder than him?
Go ahead.
I mean, you niggas are idiots. I mean, you talk about me like I ain't never been hit before.
Yes, sir.
Like all you gotta do is go, and I'ma just drop. The first day I was allowed to box when I was on the team, Plainfield, New Jersey,
Yes,
South
sir.
2nd Street Youth Center.
Yes, sir.
The first day that I was allowed to box,
Yes, sir.
the coach, I think his first name was John, last name Davenport, though. Definitely his last name was Davenport, but I think his first name was John.
Yes,
We just called him Dad.
Go ahead.
Dad gonna put me, make me do either 2 or 4 rounds with this crazy Italian cracker. He put me in the, in the ring. It wasn't an actual ring, but I'm just saying. He put me in the ring with Rocky.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And I'm looking at him. He a white boy, so I ain't scared. He's a white boy. I'm thinking, oh, I can definitely handle
Come
it.
on. Yes, sir.
That cracker was like, hey, Adrian, I'm about to beat this nigga to death. That cracker whooped Minister Eric like I stole something.
Go ahead.
You know why?
Yes, sir.
Because when I was made to box him,
Mm.
Dad said, all I can do is jab.
Mm.
I couldn't use my right hand.
Mm.
I couldn't use my left hook.
Yes, sir.
No uppercuts,
Yes,
nothing.
sir.
All I had, he want to make you establish your jab.
Yes, sir.
So you can't keep this cracker off you with nothing but jabs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that didn't go very well.
Come on.
I'm jabbing this cracker and he just pow, 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 pow.
Mm.
Beat the hell out of me because I could only fight him with one hand.
Yes, sir. Mm. Come on. Teach.
He cut my lips. He beat me so bad that my lips were cut in 9 different places.
Mm. Mm.
I checked the t-shirt for years
Yes, sir.
because my t-shirt was so bloody.
Mm.
That's how bad that cracker whooped me.
Mm.
Y'all niggas think Minister Eric a punk? You listening?
Mm.
Is your mama listening?
Yes, sir. Mm.
Smack.
Come on.
I got the hell beat out of me.
Sir.
Now guess where I was the very next day at boxing practice?
Mm. Come on.
Guess where I was?
Sir.
Right back in the gym.
Mm. Come on.
I didn't quit.
Yes, sir.
I went right back to the gym with all them cuts in my lips.
Yes, sir.
Imagine this. Nigga lips all cut up. And you know, in the morning, nigga trying to drink some orange juice.
Oh.
Come on.
You gonna eat some fried chicken and put some hot sauce on it. And them jalapeno peppers that make that hot sauce and get into them cuts in your lip.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
Talk back to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I had issues eating for a week.
Come on. Taught you how to fast, sir.
Couple of days later, he put me back in the ring with the same cracker, but this time I could use both hands. I dropped him.
Come on.
I mean, hell, if you gonna let me use both my hands,
Yes, sir.
I bet you I can do something.
Teach.
I dropped him. Bam!
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes,
See?
sir.
Dad, he didn't like the way I rolled because I was lazy.
Mm.
You know how mama's boys are. Mama's boys is lazy.
Mm.
So I didn't really give it my all in the gym.
Yes, sir.
So he would punish me by putting me in there with straight killers.
Mm.
He gonna make me box Al Capone, Frank Nitti,
Come on.
John Dillinger.
Gangsta.
Don't forget Bud
Look, he got me, look, nigga got me boxing Charles Manson, Charles Manson.
Yes, sir. Come on.
I remember when I graduated high school, I don't know how many years after high school it was, I walked into my grandmother's house one day and the television was on and it was the Wide World of Sports.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm watching the Wide World of Sports and it's a boxing match. It's a championship boxing match. I don't remember what the weight class was.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Rocky Lockeridge was the champion at the time.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rocky Lockeridge was the
Come
champion.
on.
You know who was fighting him?
Mm.
Harold Knight.
Mm.
Dad got mad at me one day when we was in the gym and made me box Harold Knight.
Come on. Come on, yo.
You talking about a nigga who blood pressure went through the sky? I looked at the board because you know there was a board and there would be your name and it would be how many rounds you boxing with whoever you boxing against.
Yes, sir.
I looked at that joint and seen that I had 2 rounds with Harold.
Come on.
So I'm like, I ain't got no pistol.
Okay.
What the hell I'm gonna do?
Yes, sir. Come
Talk
on.
back to me.
Come on now.
I need to go get my pops.
Come on. Come on.
He was mad.
Yes, sir.
He made me box Harold that day.
Mm.
He made me box Dada, another monster.
Yes, sir.
He made me box Stefan,
Come on.
another monster. I mean,
Come on.
these is legendary members of the gym. He made me box all of them.
Come on.
There's a brother got a barbershop somewhere here in Atlanta. And his last name is Mills.
Mm.
He even made me box that brother's father.
Mm.
I forgot his first name. Something Steel Mills.
Go ahead.
That's what they call it. He made me box Mills.
Come on. Go ahead.
I'm like, is he trying to kill me?
Mm.
Guess where I was the next day?
Mm. Come on.
Right back at the gym.
Teach. Teach. Yes, sir.
You gonna slap me like I ain't never been punched before.
Come on.
You ain't gonna do nothing punching me but make me mad.
Come on.
And since I'm too old to be doing a whole lot of boxing and wrestling with you, it's gonna be Stanley, Granger, who else? What's some other tool companies?
Come on.
Yeah, what's some other these tool companies? Granger, Stanley,
DeWalt,
DeWalt.
Makita.
Yeah,
That's my specialty there.
yeah. I promise you, I'm gonna bring tools and equipment in the game.
Come on.
Talk black to me, and you can point your finger and say, see the messages. I don't care.
Go ahead.
DeWalt,
Come on.
Granger,
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
Come on.
all that's coming into play, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna get real.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Come on.
Nobody got time to be playing with you.
Hey,
Go ahead.
they all spell level 1 now. Come on. Come on.
We trying to understand the war, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about war, ain't I?
Yes, sir. Teach. Go ahead.
A bunch of niggas that don't know what to fight, don't know who to fight, don't know how to fight, gonna fight.
Mm. Mm.
Them dumbbells ain't gonna do nothing but fight each other.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Come on. Go ahead.
Let me wrap this up. Assalamu alaikum. Super long story short. I mean a super long story.
Yes.
It means peace be unto you.
Mhm.
That's what it means.
Yes, sir.
Islam is the religion of peace.
Yes, sir.
It is not the religion of terrorism.
Mm.
It is not the religion of violence.
Say that.
It is not the religion of hate.
Teach.
It is not the religion of war.
Teach.
Islam prescribes that we go to war,
Mm.
but only when an aggressor has gone to war with us.
Come on.
Islam is the religion of peace.
Yes, sir.
A Muslim is never to be the aggressor,
Yes, sir.
meaning we ain't never supposed to start no ish.
Come on.
But I got news for you.
Come on.
When you start some ish with a Muslim,
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Islam absolutely requires that that Muslim finish the ish that you started.
Come on.
Come on.
Teach.
Talk black to me.
Teach. Now, teach.
We only fight against those who fight against us
Yes, sir. Teach Islam. Yes, sir.
because our religion stresses the dominant idea in our religion is peace.
Yes, sir.
We don't want to fight.
Mm.
We don't want war.
Mm.
We don't want bloodshed. We don't want it.
Come on.
But we are not going to let you walk all over us.
Come on now.
We are not going to let you do what the hell you want to do to us, to our women, to our children,
Go ahead.
to our land.
Go ahead.
We're not going to let you do that. Talk black to me. You do not have a right just because you're white to come to our land and decide you're going to make it yours, kill us, run us off the land, and take it for yourself. You don't have that right. Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But when you're white, you think you have that right. Hey, listen, I'm white. And y'all Palestinians is brown.
Come on.
Some of y'all light, bright, and damn near white,
Come on.
but y'all basically brown.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't white.
Come on.
Y'all saying niggas.
Yes, sir. Teach.
We're white folks.
Yes, sir.
We're Europeans.
Teach.
And we kind of like Palestine. And we're reading the Bible that we fixed up to make ourselves the heroes and the choice of God.
Come on.
We fixed it to say that. That's not actually what it's supposed to say.
Yes, sir.
But we, the so-called Jews,
Yes, sir.
we took the scripture of Moses, we added falsehood to it, and we took truth from it. So we have tricked up this Bible in such a way where it makes the claim that Palestine belongs to us. So we just gonna go in there and kill the Palestinians and take their country. Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So when you come in, you immigrate illegally. The British have passed a law limiting your immigration into Palestine. You going around the British. Palestine is a British mandate.
Yes, sir.
You crack the so-called Jews from Europe. You saying F the British. We going up in there.
Come on.
So you had terrorist gangs, terrorist groups.
Teach.
Brother Minister, did you hear what I just said?
Teach.
They had terrorist groups.
Come on now. Teach.
The Stern Gang,
Come on.
a Jew terrorist group.
Yes, sir. It was
They
strong.
committed terrorist acts, killed people
Teach.
in violation of the law.
Teach.
They were terrorists.
Teach.
That marinate.
They ain't gonna let nothing marinate. But that's okay.
That's right.
As long as I know I did my job, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
318, brother.
Niggas can do what the hell they want to do, but you ain't gonna say you didn't know,
Come on.
because you're gonna have this video
Yes, sir.
to prove, oh yes you did.
Yes, sir.
Or you didn't watch it, meaning you didn't want to know.
And these live clips.
The Stern Gang, Haganah, a terrorist organization.
Come on.
Hmm?
Come on.
Mama.
Another group, Spy Lumi something,
Go ahead.
terrorist group. There was a number of them.
Yes, sir.
Because just like Hamas split off from Islamic Brotherhood, I believe the Stern Gang split off from Haganah. Because whenever you have a liberation movement, you got disagreements between the members of the movement. And so the movement starts splitting up and going in various different directions.
Yes.
Some of those members in the movement think we moving too soft.
Yes, sir.
We need to take a more hard line. Others are saying, no, we need to take a more conservative line.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Some want to be less violent. They want to be violent, but they want to exercise a certain amount of restraint.
Yes, sir.
That's Haganah.
Yes, sir.
But then the Stern Gang, other ones, No, they saying no. We need to get gangster with these people.
Go ahead.
Way more gangster. Y'all playing. We about to take it to them.
Mm.
So they start splitting up. So there was a number of Jewish terrorist groups. Are y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Who were they committing acts of terror against? They were committing acts of terror and ethnic cleansing against Arabs, but the Arabs weren't the government. Are y'all following me?
Come on.
Arabs just the people of the land.
Yes, sir.
So you're terrorizing them, yes,
Yes, sir.
but they're not a government.
Mm.
They're just a people on some land.
Yes.
The government of that land is the British Mandate.
Come on.
The British Mandate Authority.
Yes.
That's the government.
Yes, sir.
These Jewish terrorist groups committed acts of terror against the British government
Yes, sir.
of that Palestinian mandate.
Yes, sir.
They killed British soldiers. They bombed the British headquarters.
Come on.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
One of these terrorists, principally, they worked hard to illegally smuggle European Jewish immigrants into what is now called Israel.
Come on. Come on.
They didn't obey no law. Now, why does Muhammad and any Muslim murder the devil?
Teach.
What is the duty of each Muslim in regards to four devils?
Come on. Teach.
What reward does a Muslim receive by presenting the four devils at one time?
Good question.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
Because he is 100% wicked
Yes, sir.
and will not
Come on.
keep and obey the laws
Of Islam.
of Islam.
Yes, sir.
Now, every law of Islam is not called Islam.
Come on.
Thou shalt not kill.
Come on.
Everybody looks at that as a Jewish law,
Come on.
but that's also the law of Islam.
Yes, sir.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Islam teaches to respect independent sovereign nations and the laws that govern their land.
Come on.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Here you are violating the law of a British mandate with respect to immigration into a land of a people that are not your people and it's not your land.
Yes, sir.
You violating the law of the British.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because you're 100% wicked.
Yes, sir.
You don't obey no laws.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Teach. Yes, sir. Teach Islam, sir.
So these lawless Jews illegally immigrating by the thousands. I mean the thousands. Arabs is like, yo, what's up? Hell to the no.
Come on.
So they start having clashes. The British with their wicked selves, because a cracker is a cracker is a cracker.
Come on now.
I don't care if you an Israeli Jew or a British Christian.
Yes, sir.
You still a cracker.
Yes, sir.
The British armed, trained, and financed some of, if not all of, these terrorist groups, making sure they had military superiority over any Arabs that they had to fight.
Come on.
Talk back to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Because the British government was not a monolith. Some people rock with the Jews hard as hell.
Yes, sir.
Other people rocked against the Jews hard as hell. Some threw their middle fingers up at the Jews. Others chunked them deuces at the Jews.
Yes, sir.
Others fist bumped them damn Jews.
Yes, sir.
They threw up the white power fist. Well, no monolith. Everybody didn't love Jews. Everybody didn't hate them.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So you had some that worked with them against the Arabs. You had others that worked against the Arabs.
Mm.
Because a cracker is a cracker is a cracker. The Arabs decided that they were going to have a general strike
Mm.
in protest of their land being invaded by these European Jews
Yes, sir.
and the violence and terror that they were suffering at their hands. Do you know the British, in order to break that general strike, started arresting Palestinians, beating the hell out of them, bulldozing their homes?
Come on.
You'd have thought these British were the IDF.
Right.
They bulldozed Palestinian homes. They cracked down so hard on that strike that they successfully broke it.
Mm.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
They were brutal as hell.
Mm.
You know why? Because a cracker is a cracker is a cracker.
Sound like
The things that you see Jews doing to Arabs now, the damn British was doing it.
it. Come on.
A white man is just a white man.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about his religion.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about his politics. Don't worry about his nothing. He's a cracker.
Yes, sir.
That's it. All right?
Yes, sir.
Eventually, things got so serious that by 1947, one of the terrorist groups, and there was a few of them working in harmony, they bombed the British military headquarters of the Mandate in Palestine. It was called the King David Hotel.
Mm.
They bombed it.
Come on.
Killed scores of people,
Mm.
killed civilians, killed British military personnel,
Mm.
killed Palestinians.
Go ahead.
You know who was involved in it? Menachem Begin.
Mm. Teach.
Young niggas don't know nothing about no Menachem Begin,
Teach.
but I remember that devil.
Yes, sir.
He ended up becoming a leader in the Israeli government. Yitzhak Shamir,
Go ahead.
a former terrorist, ends up a leader in the Israeli government.
Come on. Teach.
There are several names, prominent names of people in the government of Israel over the past 75 years that were involved in the terrorist activities of those Jewish terrorist groups in order to establish the so-called state of Israel. Now, when it's Palestinian so-called terrorists
Yes, sir.
fighting occupiers of their land to establish a state of their own,
Yes, sir.
they're animals, they're terrorists, they're murderers, they're anti-Semites,
Come on.
they're everything but good.
Teach. That's right.
But when they're Jewish terrorists
Come on.
committing acts of violence and terror
What's the difference?
in the pursuit of winning for themselves and their people a state of their own,
Yes, sir.
oh, they freedom fighters.
Oh, come on.
They're heroes.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Haganah was the PLO or the Fatah or whatever Islamic Brotherhood of the Jew. Stern Gang was the Hamas Islamic Jihad of the damn Jew.
Teach.
Just like you got these terrorist Muslim, quote unquote, groups,
Yes, sir.
you had the Jewish version of Islamic Jihad, the Jewish version of Hamas, the Jewish version of Islamic Brotherhood, the Jewish version of all these terrorist groups, quote unquote.
Come on. Yes, sir.
And they were rewarded for their terrorism with a state. You bombed the King David Hotel in 1947, and the British chunked them deuces and said, okay, you got Israel, you can have it, we out in 1948.
Come on.
How are you a state of Israel in 1948 when just less than 1 year before 1948, in 1947,
Yes, sir.
You're committing one of the most heinous terrorist acts against the British.
Come on.
You bombed the King David Hotel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
They were committing acts of terror against British shipping. Talk back to me.
Come on.
Go ahead.
I mean, these damn Jews was off the chain. I'm trying to get you to understand this war.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But if you're a white Jew, it's all right. No matter what you do,
Come on.
you good.
Tell it.
You better not be a non-white Muslim, though.
Come
Come
on.
on, brother man.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't the British treat the so-called Jews the way they treated the Palestinians?
Good question.
Palestinians ain't bombing your hotels and military headquarters and your shipping and all of this.
Come on.
Palestinians, they going after the damn Jews that's trying to take their territory.
Yes, sir.
They ain't really messing with you British too much, if at all. They just went on strike. They didn't strap up and get gangster with it. They just went on strike.
Yes, sir.
You go and bulldoze their homes, arrest them, beat them, torture them, do all kinds of things to them for bucking your authority of the British mandate. But when the European Jew bucked your authority of your damn British mandate, even to the point of violently attacking and killing you, you didn't get gangster with them.
Man, come on.
Because a cracker is a cracker is a cracker.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't get mad enough at the Jews to crack down on them as hard as you crack down on the Palestinians, because the Palestinians were not white
Yes, sir.
and they weren't Jewish or Christian.
Come on.
And you take pride in coming from a Greco-Roman,
Come on.
Judeo-Christian
Teach.
heritage.
Teach. Teach.
So if it's Greek, if it's Roman,
Yes, sir.
if it's Jew,
Amen.
if it's Christian,
Amen.
it's all right.
Yes, sir. Teach.
But if it ain't Greek, Roman, Jew, or Christian,
Come on.
we don't give a damn what we do to it.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Mhm.
Teach.
Now let's be fair to the so-called Jew and the British.
Yes, sir.
The Nakba, the catastrophe,
Yes, sir.
the displacement of hundreds of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Palestinians from their land, the seizure of their cities, their farms, their fields, their everything,
That's right. See?
throwing them into refugee camps that their descendants are still living in to this day.
Come on. Come on.
The Palestinians who were run off of their land in Palestine were run into refugee camps. And for 75 years, they still there.
Teach.
Teach the history, brother man. Come on.
Teach.
Many of them have died off. But those that are there now are the children and grandchildren of those who were run from their lands.
Come on. Come on.
75 years, you a refugee.
Yes, sir.
Nobody heard what I just
Come
said.
on, man. 75 years.
That's way beyond a nigga's ability to deal
Go
with.
ahead.
Come on.
75
Be
years,
out your home.
you're a refugee.
Come on. Come on.
Can you imagine being in a homeless shelter,
Come on.
3 and 4 generations?
Come on.
No.
Come
Remember the
on.
homeless shelter at Peachtree Pine?
Yes, sir.
Could you imagine having to live there and 75 years later, your children and grandchildren are still there?
Man, come on.
Man.
Man.
75 years living in refugee camps.
Yes, sir. Teach. 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 Teach.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That's a damn shame.
Yes, sir. Wicked, yo.
Now, what would you do?
Go ahead.
Come on.
What would you do?
Go
Come
ahead.
on. Good question.
I mean, this is ridiculous. The Jews are allowed to do anything they feel like doing to Palestinians just because they white Jews.
Come on.
That's it. This is not Jew versus Muslim.
Yes, sir.
This is white versus black.
Come on.
The Palestinians are one of the shades of black,
Yes,
one
sir.
of the races from black.
Yes, sir.
That's what the Palestinians are. They are one of the races from black.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on. Teach.
This is racism. This is European settler colonialism.
Come on. Come on.
This is a Jewish cracker leaving Eastern Europe, maybe even Western Europe, and going to Palestine and doing to Palestinians what Western Christians did when they left Western Europe and came to America and did what they did to the Indians.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Does anybody give a damn about the Indians today?
Good question.
The so-called Native Americans?
Come on. Teach.
Does anybody?
Mm.
No. Hell, a lot of Native Americans don't even give a damn about the Native Americans.
Come on. Come on. It's sad.
Nobody thinks that it's wrong for America to exist on the land of the Native Americans. They were so successful in killing them all, taking their land and building a great nation on top of their land, that everybody in the world has totally forgotten and dismissed the horror
Yes, sir.
that was committed against the Native Americans.
Teach.
The crimes committed against the Native Americans.
Yes, sir.
You crackers of America and you puppet niggas that love them. You may feel like, oh, come on, man, that was in the past. That ain't no issue. That's like, don't even come to me with that.
Yes, sir.
If you start talking to white supremacists about what they did to the Indians, they'll just, nigga, talk to the hand. Nobody trying to hear that mess. This our country, that's it, period. Get out of here.
Come on.
As if the case that the Indians had
Yes, sir.
against the British, the French, the Spanish, the Portuguese,
Yes,
whatever,
Sir. Yes, sir.
as if that case is closed.
Come on.
That case ain't closed.
Come on.
There is no statute of limitations on murder.
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on.
So because you killed these people 500 years ago,
Come on.
400 years ago,
Yes,
300 years ago, 100 years ago,
yes, sir.
that don't mean it's over with now. There's nothing to discuss and it's all good. Nah. See, we have forgotten
Yes, sir.
about the injustice done by America to the Native Americans. But God has not.
Teach. Come on.
You faggot Christians, y'all ain't even listening to what I'm saying.
Come on.
Because you punks and you cracker lovers. The Bible says, be ye. Now it's the Bible.
Yes, sir.
So it ain't talking to me.
Yes, sir.
It's talking to you. Hallelujah.
Come on.
Thank you, Jesus. It's talking to you.
Teach.
This is your God in your book talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Be not deceived.
Come on.
Then what does it say? For God is not something. What's it say? Be ye not deceived, for God is not mocked. That's what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God is not mocked.
Come on.
Don't get it twisted.
Right.
You can't mock God. What does can't mock God mean?
Come on.
It means you can't do something that is a crime against humanity.
Yes, sir.
You can't do something that is a crime against God
Yes, sir.
and think just because some time elapsed
Come on.
that you're all right with that.
Come on.
Like you got a waiver. America has not paid for what she did to the Indians,
Teach. Teach.
but America will pay for what she did to the Indians.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Because God is not mocked.
Come on.
Then the book says that which explains what it means by what it just said.
Yes, sir.
It said, for whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
How much is not included in whatsoever?
Come on.
When you say whatever,
Yes,
what's
sir.
not included?
Everything else, sir.
There's nothing that's not included because you said whatever.
Yes, sir.
Whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Is the white man a man?
Yes, sir.
Whatsoever a man soweth,
Come on.
the same,
Yes, sir.
not different,
Yes, sir.
the same,
Come on.
not different. Ain't gonna be no modification.
Come on.
The same shall he also reap.
Come on. Teach Bible.
Talk back to me. The thing that makes me angry as hell at black Christians and just belligerent, that don't give a damn whether I offend you and run you away, is because you got verses like that in your book.
Huh. Come on.
And you such a cracker-loving nigger idiot. You don't think the white man is supposed to reap what he sowed with respect to the red man. You think the white man's supposed to get away with that.
Come on.
He established America on the blood of the red man.
Sir.
The backs of the black man, the blood of the red man.
Come on.
Your Bible says, woe to he who establisheth the kingdom upon blood.
Whoa. Come on.
It's your Bible.
Teach.
But you don't look at white people and feel that woe is to be unto them.
Come on.
You put your hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Come
You
on.
fly that damn rag on your house.
Come on.
You sing the song, God bless America, land that I love.
Come on.
God bless America?
Right, come on, man.
Come on.
Really?
What the hell was in your chicken? Nigga, you better check your cornbread and your collard greens. Something ain't right. It's something other than fatback in your collard greens.
Yes, Jack Daniels in it.
What you talking about?
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And by the way, you nosy niggas, I forgot to say this in the beginning, you nosy niggas. See, when you're Eric Muhammad, you gotta explain everything, I'm telling you. Even though it's corny as hell for you to explain it, you still gotta explain it because them niggas have started mentioning things.
Yes, sir. Get him, brother.
Minister Alonzo's here.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason he didn't open up, and it's not a bad one.
Yes, sir.
Last week, he didn't open up because he was at work.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta work next
There
week.
he is right there.
Gotta work next
Ain't
week.
nothing wrong. Gotta work next Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right, so that's gonna be 3 weeks in a row. Minister Eric come up here like the whole days.
sir. Yes,
I'm like, talk black to me.
come on.
Right, like,
Duh! There is nothing
The
wrong.
flag will keep moving.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
Pick up the
Come on.
flag.
There's nothing wrong.
Come on.
Here I am, brother minister.
Here he is.
Yes, sir. Praise the Lord. Yes, sir.
He ain't in trouble. I didn't bust him.
Right.
Ain't nothing happened.
Come on.
It's all good
Yes, sir.
in the damn hood.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go, brother.
Yes, sir. Come on.
But this is one of those days that would be best for me to handle it.
Mm.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Unbelievable. Be ye not deceived, for God is not mocked.
Yes, sir.
Whatsoever a man soweth, the same shall he also reap. Your Bible tells you that those who lead into captivity
Come on.
shall be led into captivity.
Come on now.
Come on.
Teach.
Have these so-called Jews led Palestinians into captivity?
Come on.
So what the hell is you complaining about them taking them crackers hostages for?
Come
Come
on.
on.
Teach that Bible. Teach.
What's wrong, Jew?
Teach.
What's wrong, Christian?
Come on.
You are a Christian and or a Jew who has led into captivity
Yes, sir.
others than you.
Mm.
Well, those who lead into captivity, Jew, Christian, shall go into captivity. So Hamas came up in there and took them some captives.
Yes, sir.
What's the problem?
Go ahead.
Come on. Come on.
You act like they didn't do exactly what your Bible said would happen. All these damn Jews had to do was not lead into captivity. Do you know the absolute reason that the Palestinians took hostages from Israel is so that they could use them as bargaining chips to free the hostages in Israel
Yes, sir.
of Palestinians?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Teach, sir.
Israel is holding like 7,000 or more hostages.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
come on, bring it.
Trump the charges, sir. Yes, sir.
Some on no charges at all.
Teach, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't been charged with nothing.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Hear me well.
Yes, sir.
The Jews be arresting 5, 6, 7, and 8-year-old kids.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Teach.
Put them in prison.
Yes, sir.
And that 8-year-old kid get released from prison. He's 16 years old.
Yes, sir.
An 8-year-old kid been in jail for 8 years.
Come on.
Man.
For what?
Come on.
Throwing a rock at a tank?
Throw a rock, sir. Teach, sir. Come on.
Are these Jews serious?
Come on. Huh.
The problem is, yes, they are serious.
Come on.
I saw with my own eyes an image of an Israeli soldier
Yes, sir.
shooting an 8-year-old child
See.
in the chest
See.
and killing him.
See.
I saw it.
Yes, sir.
I saw the 8-year-old child like this, and I saw the bullet hit him, and I saw him fall down.
Come on.
8-year-old child.
Come on.
And some wicked white K-Biak so-called Jew was on the news explaining it, talking over the Al Jazeera reporter, justifying it.
Yes,
Oh, hey.
Talking about the soldier shot him and the 15-year-old because they was throwing explosives.
sir.
Yeah, I did.
Ain't no damn 8-year-old kid throwing no explosive.
Come on, sir.
Damn.
First of all,
Damn.
Yes, sir.
the soldier who shot both of them was hundreds of feet away
Come on.
in a tank.
Come on. Shooting babies. Come on, bro.
Driving by, pop! He did a drive-by.
Yes, sir. In the tank.
Now, I don't know whether this Jew was a Crip Jew. I don't know whether he was blood. I don't know whether he was Van Ness Gangster Jew.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if he was Rolling 60 Jew.
Come
I
on.
don't know if he was 8-tray Jew.
Come on.
I don't know what the hell kind of Jew he was, but he did a drive-by.
You gangster, huh?
I don't know whether he was a gangster disciple Jew. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I just know he was flying his colors and popped that Palestinian young brother.
Come on, man. Come on.
You know he had his bandana on with the damn 6-point star on it.
Come on.
I mean, really, the cold, naked brutality of these goddamn Jews.
Yes, sir.
It is unimaginable.
Yes, sir.
But it shouldn't be unimaginable to me because I know them crackers is devils.
Yes, sir.
They're just doing what their nature bids them to do.
Yes, sir.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-mm. Those who lead into captivity
Shall we live?
shall go into captivity.
Yes, sir.
Those who live by the sword.
Come on.
What does the Bible say they're going to die by?
Come on, that same sword.
The sword.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you stupid cracker-loving Christians, you don't see the white man being smoked like a blunt.
Yes, sir.
You don't see the white man being violently killed by the millions. You don't see it. Even though your book says it has to happen.
Yes, sir. Come on. Teach.
That's what the book says.
Yes, sir. Teach.
An eye for an eye.
Yes, sir.
How many Palestinian eyes these Jews done got?
Come on.
15,200.
Teach.
No, it's more than that.
Teach.
That's what they said this morning.
I know, but it's more than that.
Teach.
Okay,
Come on.
They got damn near that many under the rubble.
They said them the ones they can't count. That's buried up under the rug.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But even the ones that's not buried under the rubble, it done went way above 15,200.
Too many to count. Come on.
Why you holding back?
The God's and Health Ministry has already said a week ago it was above 15,000. And the crackers just killed 700
Yes, sir.
recently.
Yes, sir.
No, it's above 16,000
Yes,
now.
sir.
Talk black to me.
How many eyes since 1948, sir?
Oh, forget about it.
Yes, sir.
No, wait a minute. Forget about it.
Come on.
I had to do it right.
Yes,
Which
sir.
means I had to do it right. Forget about it.
Come on.
If that cracker hadn't beat me up in the gym, I wouldn't have said that. I'm still suffering for some of the effects.
Yes, sir.
Been knocking my brain around.
Come on. Come on.
Unbelievable. Ron Giampino. That was his name.
Sir.
Ron Giampino.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll never forget that name.
Came back to
What you talking about?
Come on.
I didn't eat spaghetti for a year. You couldn't give me no calzone. No Parmesan. No cacciatore. None of that.
Yes, sir.
God damn it, you couldn't even give me no breadsticks.
Come on.
I would have a flashback.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. No, it's on you, sir.
Forget about it. No, forget about it. No mozzarella. None of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you got all these scriptures in the Bible
Mm.
that make it absolutely crystal clear the white man is not going to get away with all the people he has killed.
Yes, sir.
The white race is going to be killed
Mm.
on the same level
Mm.
that they have killed others.
Mm.
Why? The Bible says so.
Come on.
So if you really believe in this Bible,
Teach.
why are you not expecting the white race to be genocidally murdered?
Oh.
When your Bible says,
Teach.
whatsoever a man soweth, and the white man has sown genocidal murder everywhere on this earth.
Yes, sir.
So what makes you think the white man can sow genocide
Yes, sir.
and not reap genocide?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you what makes you think that. He's white.
Come on.
Ain't no way God gonna kill white folks.
Come on.
White folks too important to get smoked.
That's what they think.
Now niggas can get that work, but white folks, nah. They too important. They're God's chosen people.
Come on.
They're God's chosen race.
Yes, sir.
They get to do whatever they want. So they can commit genocide against the red man, commit genocide against the black man, commit genocide against the brown man, the yellow man,
Yes, sir.
and then turn around when they ain't got nobody else to commit genocide with because they bottled up in Europe. We're going to commit genocide against our own white brother.
Come on.
We're going to have pogroms against the damn Jew.
Come on.
You're killing crackers. Ain't got no niggas to kill. So you're killing each other.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Say.
Taking human beings and putting them in damn gas chambers and ovens.
Come on. Teach. Teach.
What the hell?
That's right.
That wasn't niggas they was putting it in.
Yes, sir.
That was other devils.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Because the white man is such a bloodthirsty beast.
Mm.
He'll even turn and start killing his own.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
That's right.
So God, be ye not deceived, for God is not mocked.
Yes, sir.
Whatsoever a man soweth, the same shall he also reap.
Yes,
Those who live by the sword,
sir. Yes, sir.
6,000 years, this cracker been living by nothing but the sword.
Yes, sir.
He ain't been living by the word.
Come on.
He been living by the sword.
Yes, sir.
How's the white man gonna die?
Come on.
Niggas think the white man just gonna die of old age, but he hasn't lived of old age.
Come on.
He has lived by the sword.
Yes, sir.
So his death is also gonna be by the sword.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Come on.
Who gonna kill him?
Come on. Good question. Come on.
Now you messenger dead niggas gonna be upset.
Go ahead.
Who gonna kill him?
Come on.
Make it plain.
Come on, sir.
Come on, make it plain.
Who does the Bible say is gonna kill him?
Make it
Yes, sir.
plain.
Yes, sir.
The Bible says there's a lamb
Come on.
of a God.
Come on. Come on. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Take a good look at
That's
it.
her. That's
Take
him,
a
brother.
good look. Yes, sir.
That's him right there.
Wait,
That's him.
hold up.
Come on.
That's him.
Let me take a selfie.
Come on. Yes, sir. Come on.
There's a lamb
Yes, sir.
of a God.
Yes, sir.
At a time in history in the last days,
Go ahead.
that's going to be such a great and a dreadful, not the lamb, he's going to have such a great and a dreadful beast before him that the nations of the earth are going to say of this beast, who can make war
Come on.
with this beast?
Woo. That's a beast.
None of the nations could make war with this beast.
Talk about that line, brother.
That lamb, though.
But a lamb
Yes, sir. Come on.
was given power by God to make war with the beast.
Yes, sir.
He made war with the beast with a sword with two edges
Come on.
that proceeded forth from his mouth.
Woo.
He slew, meaning murder.
Come on. Yes, sir.
He slew, meaning smoked.
Go ahead.
He slew, meaning flipped,
Yes, sir.
pushed,
Come on. That wig.
all that there.
The white meat.
Come on.
Blonde wigs that was up here was way back there when he got finished.
Come on.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
He slew the beast. He pushed the beast into a lake of fire.
Come on.
Talk black to me. Right?
Yes, sir. Teach.
That's who's gonna kill him.
That's that Bible.
We ain't got to go out here and get no straps and start trying to kill white folks.
Come on. Come on.
We're not trying to do the lamb's job.
Go ahead, man.
Let the lamb do that.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
Can you imagine that? A 9-inch deep dish, bean pie, sitting in front of Minister Eric with a carton of milk on the side,
Oh, man.
a fork and a knife, and a paper towel.
Yes, sir.
And I could either put that work in. I could put that work in.
Oh, man.
And I got a lamb who can do that.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Come on now.
You know I'm about to slice it.
Get you some pride.
What you talking
Get you
about?
some pride, brother.
I
Come
gotta do
on.
what I got.
How you a slice?
I'm about to get that work.
Come on, man. All right.
Let the lamb do that.
Yes, sir.
That's above my pay grade and security.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Messenger dead niggas.
Nah.
Them
Come
ones.
on now.
Oh.
Come on now.
See, Minister Eric, we was hoping that, you know, since it's Ramadan,
Come on.
as you were, sir,
Go ahead.
we was hoping
Yeah.
that since it's quote unquote Ramadan, you wouldn't get into stuff like that.
Come on. Come on now.
Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you must remember
Yes, sir.
It was not.
Mm.
It was not. How much more simple can that be?
Come on.
It was not
Good teacher.
Jehovah that destroyed Pharaoh.
Very simple. Very simple.
Come on.
He
Very simple.
made Moses to do it.
Come on.
Very
Teach.
simple.
Teach, sir. Teach.
Very simple.
Teach a lot. Yes, sir.
Then you go to Revelations, and it's not he that sitteth upon the throne with a book with 7 seals in it
Come on.
that pushes the beast into a lake of fire.
Come on.
No, it's one that the elder said, worthy is the Lamb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What that Lamb worthy to do?
Come on.
To take the book out the right hand of him that sat upon the throne.
Come on.
Michael.
Teach.
Oh.
Teach.
That one that sat upon the throne raised up a lamb
Mhm.
and gave that lamb a sword
Yes, sir.
and sent that lamb against the beast, and the lamb slew the beast and pushed him into a lake of fire.
Come on now.
It wasn't Mr. Throne
Yes,
who
sir.
destroyed the beast.
Yes, sir.
He made the lamb
Yes, sir.
to do it.
Come on now. Teach.
Talk black to me.
Teach.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Come on.
I got news for you bean soup scientists who say the most honorable Elijah Muhammad couldn't have been Moses or the prophet like Moses.
Bust that.
Come on.
I got news for you.
Give him some news.
The theology of the Nation of Islam is absolutely crystal clear
Yes, sir.
that Elijah Muhammad is the so-called prophet like Moses.
Yes, sir.
It's clear.
Yes, sir.
If you're saying he's not, you are reinterpreting what he said. And you think you wise as hell as you twist up the messenger's teaching.
Yes, sir.
The Moses that the messenger is like is not the historical Moses.
Come on. There we go.
He-
Come on now.
I mean, there are parallels now.
Yes, sir.
The historical Moses was a civilizer.
Yes, sir.
Why did Musa have a hard time to civilize the devil 2000 BC?
Come on.
Well, that's the same reason the most honorable Elijah Muhammad right now to this day is having a hard time to civilize you and me.
Yes, sir. Come on.
So he is like him in certain ways
Yes, sir.
because he's a civilizer.
Yes, sir.
He's a lawgiver.
Come on.
He raises up a snake-like nigger in a wilderness of North America, just like Moses lifted up a serpent in the wilderness.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on. Go ahead.
But it is absolutely crystal clear that the messenger's teaching on him being a prophet like Moses, that it's talking about the scriptural Moses.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. Not the historic Moses that went up into no caves and civilized no crackers. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Ain't no Moses thousands of years ago led no Israelites out of no damn Egypt.
Come on.
That's not history, that's prophecy.
Yes, sir.
And since that's prophecy, who is the man that it prophesies of?
Go ahead.
We don't find anybody fitting that description more so than the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Go ahead.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. It's bean soup science. Huh?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
should see them niggas with their cauldrons. Big old stick, stirring around their soup. Ooh, Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Come on.
The shadow knows. Ooh,
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
You done got yourself another prophet, like another Moses. You don't get the hell out of here Nobody got time for that today.
Yes, sir.
But you go ahead. You enjoy yourself. It's okay. Go ahead. But I'm sticking with Elijah.
Come on. Go ahead, no. That's right.
Those who live by the sword shall die by the sword.
Yes, sir.
Those who live by the sword are prophesied to die by the sword in the last days in the book of Revelations, and they are prophesied to die by a sword.
Come on.
What sword?
Yes,
The
sir.
one proceeding out of the mouth of a lamb
Come on.
who's worthy to take a book out the right hand of another man seated on the throne.
Mm.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
This ain't rocket science. You all right?
Yes, sir.
Trying to get you to understand the war.
Yes, sir.
What war? The genocidal war being waged by Israel against the Palestinians. It's not even a war. A war is fought between two equals.
Mm.
Talk
Come
back to
on.
me.
Teach. Come on. Teach. Teach.
How in the hell the United States Marines gonna blow down on Atlanta back in the day?
Yes, sir.
No, let's not use Atlanta. How the U.S. Marines gonna go to LA
Mm.
and blow down on some Black Panthers?
Yes, sir.
And you gonna call that a war?
Yes, sir.
The United States against the Black Panthers.
Come on.
That ain't no United States against no Black Panthers. The Black Panthers ain't no country.
Yes, sir.
The United States is a country.
Teach that. Yes, sir. And we
That ain't no war.
Come on.
That's a massacre.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
Israel, the most technologically advanced military around,
Come on.
going to war against a people in the largest open air concentration camp in the world.
Come on.
You can't call that a war.
Come on, sir.
That's not a war.
Slaughter, sir.
Talk black to me. The Palestinians are not a nation.
Yes, sir.
So it ain't no Israel against the Palestinians.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
When the British were bulldozing Palestinian homes and cracking down on them to stop that strike that they called, that wasn't considered a war of the UK against the Palestinians.
Right.
What was considered a war was what they fought against Turkey, Germany,
Sir.
I believe Italy was involved,
Sir.
and there was another nation also.
Sir.
That was the war.
Yes, sir.
And Palestine was the prize they won in the war.
Mm.
So you can't call what you're doing to the Palestinians war.
Yes, sir.
Nah, the war has been fought and won. That's why you got Palestine.
Come on.
Ain't no war.
Come on.
That's a police action. Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
There is no war in Gaza.
Mm.
How does a country,
Finishing with
quote unquote, Israel,
Yes, sir.
go to war with some occupied Palestinians?
Mm.
That ain't war.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stop it.
Yes, sir. Make it make sense.
That's genocide.
Yes, sir.
Exactly what it is.
You already won the war.
Mm.
That's why you're a state now, quote unquote.
Yes, sir.
The war's been fought and won.
Come on.
It was a war when you fought Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and whoever else. That was a war.
Teach. Yes, sir.
When you fought other nations, Israel. But when you fight the people that you won the war to be able to oppress, that's not war.
Yes.
You already won the war.
Yes, sir.
That's why you are able to occupy those people. Talk black to me. Approximately 7,000 children killed.
Mm. Come on.
And nobody cares. About 7,000 children killed.
Yes, sir.
3,000 or 4,000 women killed. 70% of the casualties are women and children. But you say you at war with Hamas.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
So that little 8-year-old boy, he was Hamas.
Mm.
He was a Hamas terrorist. Talk black to me.
Go ahead.
The Jews have openly said that their intent is to commit genocide against the Palestinians. Openly said.
Yes, sir.
Right, he said it.
Yes, sir.
It's on record.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. It's on record.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Netanyahu and his cabinet have openly stated that they plan to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians from the Gaza Strip and make it part of Israel.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, these Jews are some of the most wicked and diabolical human beings that ever lived. You know how they got Israel?
Teach.
World War I kicked off, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a speech that was delivered by a white Jew who turned Christian.
Mm.
His name is Benjamin something Friedman. Benjamin H. Friedman or Benjamin something Friedman.
Yes, sir.
At the Willard Hotel in 1961.
Mm.
And he broke it all down. He was heavily involved in all that mess.
Yes, sir.
And he was exposing the Jew,
Mm.
the Zionists, that is.
Yes, sir.
You're not a Zionist just because you're a Jew. And you're not a Jew just because you're a Zionist.
Yes, sir.
A Jew is one thing, a Zionist is another thing. Talk black to me.
Come on.
All right. Do you know in 1961, this man, Benjamin whatever Friedman, do you know he coined the term? I'm not saying he was the first one,
Yes,
but
sir.
do you know he actually used the term, the so-called Jew?
Mm. Come on.
Now, how old was Khalid in 1961?
Teach. Come on.
Khalid was a damn kid,
Yes, sir.
and he wasn't Khalid.
Yes, sir.
He was Harold.
Yes, sir. Come on.
But you think so-called Jew come from Khalid.
Mm.
There was a white former Jew who converted to Christianity that said they were so-called Jews.
Come on. Teach.
Jesus said they were so-called Jews 2,000 years ago.
Right.
Teach.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
So World War I kicked off.
Mm.
Two of the combatants was Germany and Great Britain. The Germans was winning.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they had it locked to the down.
Mm.
And it was locked to the down so much, just like Russia got Ukraine locked to the down right now.
Yes, sir.
It was locked to the down to the point where the British were getting ready to sign on to the terms of ending the hostilities with the Germans.
Mm.
They had won.
Mm. Come on. Teach.
Do you know the Jews, quote unquote,
Yes, sir.
in Germany? I'm not talking about all of them. I'm talking about, some representatives.
Yes, sir.
Do you know they went to the British? Yes, they went to the British and told the British, we will guarantee you victory by means of bringing the United States into the war,
Come on.
giving you victory over the Germans if you promise us Palestine as our homeland.
Come on. Teach.
That's how the Balfour Declaration came about.
Teach world history.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
They were promised Palestine because Germans,
Yes, sir.
whose religion was Judaism,
Come on.
sold out their own country and their own people
Yes, sir.
to the British
Mm.
in exchange for the British giving them the land of the Palestinians.
Mm.
That's why Hitler hated the Jews.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Talk black to me.
Teach.
That's why Germans hated the Jews,
Yes.
because they knew the Jews were responsible for them losing in that war.
Go ahead.
They had the war won,
Go ahead.
and the goddamn Jew got America involved,
Yes, sir.
and Britain came out on top. Germany came out on the bottom. Germany was, to a large degree, destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Hitler comes in as the chancellor and starts rebuilding Germany, but he thinking about them Jews.
Come
He
on.
got that napkin on his collar,
Come on.
that fork and knife in his hand. We're gonna have what's rabbis. We're gonna have what's rabbis.
Come on.
Oh, Hitler wanted some lemon pepper Jews. That cracker wanted some barbecue Jews,
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
teriyaki Jews.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Come on.
Y'all act like the Jews were just some innocent victims. They brought that mess on themselves. Talk black to me.
Come on.
And they're about to do it again. They want to bring America into war with Hezbollah and Iran, principally Iran.
Mm.
They want the United States to go to war with Iran, destroy Iran, and through destroying Iran, destroy all of Iran's proxy militias.
Come on, man.
Talk black to me. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
That same Jew pulled the United States into war with Iraq.
Mm.
They were going to leave Saddam Hussein in power.
Yes.
They took Kuwait back. It was good. But the damn Jew
Yes, sir.
wanted Iraq or Saddam Hussein gone. Talk back to me.
Come on.
So the lie that he had weapons of mass destruction was used to take down Saddam Hussein and destroy the country of Iraq at the behest of the Jew. Quote, unquote.
Yes, sir.
Word is bond. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Go to YouTube and do a search on Scott Ritter.
Mm.
S-C-O-T-T Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R.
Yes, sir.
He be breaking it down.
Yes, sir.
He was a UN weapons inspector.
Mm.
He broke it all down.
Mm.
I mean, these are some diabolical devils. And not innocent.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
America used Israel to fund, or not fund, but funnel
Go ahead.
deadly weapons into the ranks of one of those military dictators in Latin America. I forget the name of him. And that's what he used to kill scores and scores and scores and scores and scores of his people. See, America wasn't going to be able to get that through Congress.
Yes, sir.
So they used Israel to do it.
Go ahead.
Whatever America can't get done by her own law,
Yes, sir.
she uses Israel to do it.
Mm.
Israel does the dirty work that America would do if her laws weren't too hard to get around in order to do it.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the important things about Israel. If I want to do some backdoor-ish,
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can't do it under American law. So, hey, yo, Jaime,
Come on
yo, my nigga, y'all,
now.
let me holler at you for a minute. Yo, hey, yo, Levi's,
Yes, sir.
let me holler. I need you to do this
Come on. Go
because
ahead.
I can't do it.
Go ahead.
Don't worry about it. I got it covered for you. A lot of wickedness going on. Israel right behind you.
Come on.
Israel was working with the apartheid government of South Africa. Did you know that?
Sir, I did not.
Israel was working with the apartheid government of damn South Africa.
Come on. Mm, mm.
Israel is filthy,
Yes, sir.
vile,
Yes, sir.
wicked,
Yes, sir.
evil. And from the river to the damn sea, it must this a damn pier.
Go ahead.
Talk black to me. Uh-oh. I hope Rumble gets this one. YouTube is likely to take it down. But I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Ain't no damn two-state solution. Israel must be wiped off the map.
Go ahead.
You don't get to kill over 20,000 Palestinians and injure about 50,000 more and think you're going to stay a damn country. No, you out of here.
Come on.
And your leadership needs to be tried for war crimes and punished.
Yes, sir.
It won't be, except by God.
Yes, sir.
There's only one way to deal with these devils, and that is to kill them. There is no other way. You don't negotiate with them. You kill them. If you can't kill them, well, then you just out of luck.
Yes, sir.
Because you're not going to get nothing negotiating with them. That's why we're asked the question, why does Muhammad and any Muslim murder the devil?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why?
Teach.
Because they know if they allow him to live, he's going to sting someone else.
Yes, sir.
He's a snake of the grafted type.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's not to be trusted.
Yes, sir.
He's not to be negotiated with.
Yes, sir.
He's to be put to sleep forever.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me. He is to be removed from power. He is to die by the sword that he has lived by.
Yes, sir.
And that's Bible. That's not hate. That's Bible.
Yes, sir.
If what I just said is hate speech, you better get this Bible out my face.
Come on. Come on.
Because it's exactly what the Bible says.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, I was saying earlier, to be fair to the British and the so-called Jew, they would not have been able to get any of this off if it were not for Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and the Gulf states selling them out. Y'all ain't listening. The Arab nations sold the Palestinians down the toilet.
Yes, sir.
They sold them out.
Come on.
These Qatarians
Yes, sir.
trying to hold peace talks. They're no friends of the Palestinians.
Right.
They don't give a damn about the Palestinians. They just want to stop the war from spreading into a regional conflagration
Yes, sir.
because that's bad for business.
Yes, sir.
They want to be able to make their money, right?
Yes, sir.
Lay their women. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Live their best life.
Yes, sir.
But if that war spreads, and it will,
Yes, sir.
it's a problem. The people of these Arab nations are angry as hell and want a stronger line taken against Israel and the United States. But the leaders of these countries are punks, suckers, faggots, and puppets of America and Europe. Y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Sisi is a faggot.
Come on.
What you mean, Sisi? I'm talking about that Egyptian nigga.
Yes, sir.
Sisi's a faggot. Tell that bastard I said so. Mohammed bin Salman is a faggot. You tell that bastard I said so, and your daddy too.
Come on.
I know that's ignorant to act like that, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
You and your daddy punks.
Come on.
So you know I'm not gonna make pilgrimage, right?
No Hajj.
Won't be no Hajj for Minister Eric. You ain't about to peep my little self out and be like, oh, we're gonna have Rosh Eric. We're gonna have Rosh Eric.
Come on.
I'm not going to Mecca until I get my free transportation for getting this fit.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Until I go to meet Brother Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
I ain't
Come
going before then.
That's right.
Because I'm talking way too much trash against them.
Come on.
You ain't fitting to lay no damn carrots and potatoes and onions around Minister Eric.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Doc. That little nigga smell good. Nope.
Go ahead.
There's a little garlic powder in there. Look.
Saudi Arabia was getting ready to normalize relations with Israel. Egypt and Jordan already done it.
Go ahead.
Can you imagine that?
Sir.
That whole Arab area over there, except the Houthis,
Yes, sir.
they all trying to make peace with Israel and forget all about the Palestinians for the economic benefits.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on. Come on.
Before this whole thing happened, Donald Trump's son was in Arabia
Yes, sir.
talking about how the Arabs are so cool. He feel more safe in Arabia than he do at home.
Man, come on.
Talk black to me.
Come on.
Saudi Arabia is trying to invest, or not invest, but attract foreign investment to diversify their economy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's what this is all about.
Yes, sir.
It's all about the Benjamins. Talk black to me. And the plight of the Palestinians is far less important to these Arab states than the money they stand to make
Come
by
on.
being all right with Israel. Talk black to me.
Go ahead, sir.
Erdogan in Turkey is talking tough as hell. But why? You know, Erdogan is selling gas to Israel.
Come on.
The Turkish economy is significantly dependent upon the business it does with Israel.
Yes, sir.
While that cracker is talking all that tough talk against Israel, he's literally doing business with them
Yes, sir.
because it's all about the Benjamins.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
He ain't about to cut them off.
Come on.
Ain't gonna be no embargo
Come on.
like they did in the 70s.
Yes, sir.
Talking pretty tough though.
Come on.
I do like the toughness of his talk.
Yes, sir.
I hope he does some of it. But come on, Turkey.
Yes, sir. We'll see.
The reason that Turkey is talking as tough as it's talking is because at first it was talking the same pump talk that the Arabs were talking. But then the young Turks, I'm not talking about my dude on YouTube. I'm talking about the young generation of Turks.
Yes, sir.
They was like at the border of Turkey, talking about, yo, we ready to go put that work in on them damn Jews.
Come on. Come on.
Word is mine, I'm not kidding.
Yes, sir.
They ready to go to war with Israel.
Yes, sir.
So in order to appease the Turkish masses, for lack of a better term,
Yes, sir.
who don't want no pump stuff with Israel, he got to start talking tough like, yeah, yeah.
Right.
You wasn't talking like that until your people rose up and said, yo, we got to go push these Jews for real.
Yes, sir.
We ain't playing with them.
Yes, sir.
We'll push their blind ways all the way back to Germany and Poland and Austria, wherever the hell else they came from.
Come on.
We'll push them cracker blue eyes all the way back where they came from.
Yes, sir.
So Turkey was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's the same situation with Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation because the 22nd Congress, I think that's what it was. I think it was the 22nd. I'm not sure, but it was the 20-something.
Yes, sir.
Because the 22nd Congress was freeing the slaves without Abraham. And Abraham Lincoln was like, look, if I let this Congress free these slaves, I'll never keep this country together.
Yes, sir.
So let me come up with an Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes.
I'm just going to proclaim something.
Yes, sir.
I'm not actually going to do nothing. I'm only going to proclaim something. See, the Congress passed it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They actually did something.
Yes, sir.
They passed the Confiscation Act
That's the legislative.
that literally freed slaves.
Yes, sir.
Abraham Lincoln, in order to stop that Confiscation Act that would actually straight up free slaves,
Yes, sir.
he said, oh, Emancipation Proclamation.
Come on.
The Emancipation Proclamation did not free one single slave.
Teach. Teach.
Not one.
Teach. Teach.
Because the Emancipation Proclamation targeted the South that was not under Abraham Lincoln's authority.
Teach. Teach.
How you gonna proclaim Jefferson
Come on.
Davis's slaves free?
Come on.
Crackers, you crazy.
Teach. Come on now.
Here I am, a Dallas cowboy. I'm gonna issue an Emancipation Proclamation against the slaves of the Washington Redskins.
Negative. Yes, sir. It don't work like that. Yes, sir.
How many of them gonna be free?
Come on. 0.
I don't even have no authority over them.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, the slaves that were in the border states that were loyal to the North,
Yes, sir.
Abraham Lincoln didn't free them.
Mm.
He actually had the authority to free them and didn't do it
Come on.
because he made sure that the Emancipation Proclamation was worded in such a way that it didn't apply to the slaves that he actually could have freed.
Come on. Teach. Teach.
That's what's going on with Erdogan right now.
You can do honest aid.
He the new honest aid.
Come on.
That cracker being forced into glory,
Mm.
like Abraham Lincoln was.
Yes, sir.
Lerone Bennett.
Come
That's a book Lerone Bennett wrote, for Forced into Glory,
on.
about Abraham Lincoln, saying he was forced to do what he did.
Yes,
He
sir.
was no friend of the black man.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Erdogan ain't no friend of the Palestinians, not no true friend,
Mm.
or you wouldn't be doing business with Israel.
Go ahead.
But you're talking that tough talk in order to keep your own people from getting out ahead of you.
Yes, sir.
Now, Erdogan did say that one day Turkish soldiers was going to fight in Gaza. That's why I say I hope he actually does some of that tough stuff that he's talking.
Yes, sir.
Supposedly, he put together a flotilla of 1,000 ships carrying humanitarian aid and going to send that to Gaza.
We'll see.
So, yeah, we'll see. What are the Jews going to do when that flotilla get there, if it ever gets there?
Yes, sir.
If they attack that flotilla, do any violence to that flotilla, is that going to be the pretext for Turkey getting into an outright shooting war with Israel?
Good question.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So they sold out the Palestinians. That's why the Palestinians lost their land, and for 75 years, the injustice has not been rectified.
Yes, sir.
Come on. If Arabs united, like this Holy Quran says, to fight the enemy all together as one solid wall,
Come on.
it would be over.
Yes, sir.
But you got these damn Arabs that are more interested in dinars than they're interested in brothers.
Yes, sir.
They're more interested in dinars than jimars.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I thought you was wrapping it up. I did too until my mouth kept running. Now I want you to notice this.
Yes, sir.
This war in Gaza is being spoken of by retired military high individuals, colonels. Huh?
Yes, sir.
This war, quote unquote,
Yes, sir.
they're using words like Armageddon.
Mm.
Not that Israel and Gaza are Armageddon,
Yes, sir.
but they're saying that if things keep blowing up the way the Houthis is off the chain,
Go ahead.
They're attacking the U.S.
That's what I'm saying.
Try to go here.
They attacked U.S. ships this morning.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Houthis is crazy. I need some Houthis in here.
Come on.
Man, go ahead, man. Need a couple of them in.
If I knew the messenger's cell phone number, I'll text him. The Holy Apostle.
Yes, sir.
Can a brother get some Houthis? Sin.
Yes, sir.
I need some Houthis. Them boys crazy.
Go ahead.
Come on.
If I had to box them in the gym, they'd have cut my lip in 9 different places. Them Houthis is crazy.
Yes, sir.
So when they talk about what the Houthis are doing, what Hezbollah is doing, what militia in Syria and Iraq are doing, they say one wrong move and it could spark off the war of Armageddon. They say World War III.
Yes, sir.
Those are the two terms they use, World War III and Armageddon.
I like that.
Come on.
And here it is, although not for the past 2 weeks, but Minister Lonzo gets up here and teaches you about this every damn week. And you sitting there like, oh man, I wish he would get off and get Minister Erica.
Right, come on.
I done heard all that before.
Come on.
This.
But you can't see that everything that's going on over there is right on this board.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
You got white, so-called Jews,
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
right?
Yes, sir.
Who were told 6 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes, sir.
shalt thou labor,
Come on.
6 days.
Come on.
and a day in the Lord
Come on.
is as 1,000 years, 2 Peter 3 and 8,
Correct.
Teach.
as we count.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
So you got a white Jew
Go ahead.
that was given 6,000 years, because Israel is the whole white race.
Come on.
Make it plain.
Come on.
Some of them are religious Jews and some of them are Christians.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
But you got a white Jew who for 6,000 years has been fruitful, multiplied, repopulated,
Go ahead.
and subdued it.
Yes, sir.
That's what they did in Palestine, at least. Like I said last week, that's a microcosm
Yes, sir.
of the macrocosm or macrocosmic work that the white race as a whole has done.
Yes, sir.
So here we are in the 7,000th year, a white Jew is killing non-white Muslims with weapons being supplied
Go ahead.
by this nation
Right?
whose religion is this religion.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on. Go ahead.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
And you were asked which one will survive this war.
Come on.
Is America going to be victorious through their proxy Israel against the Islamic world that's swole as hell right now
Come on. Man.
over the genocide in Palestine?
Yes, sir.
The whole Muslim world is against Israel and the United States right now,
Right.
at least the people.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Talk black to me.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Will America win this war
Hey, brother.
through Israel?
Come on.
Good question.
Or will the Muslims win this war?
Go ahead.
Good question.
Come on.
I'm telling you, the Muslims are going to win.
Yes, sir.
Israel is not going to survive.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
I don't give a damn if there's a peace deal reached tomorrow
Yes, sir.
and Benjamin Netanyahu grab Hassan Nasrallah or Benjamin Netanyahu give a bear hug to, what's my man's name? Haniya, the Hamas dude. I don't know his first name. If he hugged that brother and lick him like Farrakhan licking flavor, I don't give a damn.
Go ahead.
Don't you be deceived, because God is not mocked.
Come on, not at all.
There will be bloodshed like you will not believe in that Middle
Wow.
Eastern area.
Mom.
And it will bring down Israel and drag the United States down with it.
Mom.
Come on.
Now the question is, what are you and I supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
What are you and I supposed to do? Us, the black men.
Come on.
Hey.
Good question.
What are we supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
First of all, you niggas in the military, you gonna go over there and fight Iran? You gonna go over there and fight Muslims in Iraq, Syria? You gonna fight Muslims in Lebanon?
Come on.
You gonna fight Hezbollah? You gonna fight Hamas? What you gonna do? Talk back to me.
Yes, sir.
What are we supposed to do about the fact that our so-called our country is involved in a hot war with the Muslim world that it is not going to win, it is going to lose? Wars have consequences.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And one of the consequences of America losing this war and the Muslims winning the war is that we just gonna be dangling in the wind like, you ain't gonna be no African American because ain't gonna be no American.
Sir.
You just gonna be an African.
Yes,
You ain't gonna be no American. There won't be an America.
sir. Come on.
That's one of the consequences that wars have.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Israel became a country as a consequence of a war.
Yes, sir.
Somebody won it, somebody else lost.
Yes, sir.
And the consequence of having lost created the so-called state of Israel. Wars have consequences.
Yes, sir.
You are not going to be able to remain the property of white people, because white people's power to hold you as property is going to be destroyed by this war. So you ain't gonna belong to white folks.
Yes, sir.
Now what the hell you gonna do? What you gonna do? Where you gonna smoke your black, nigga? Where you gonna drink your loot in your hand?
Oh, man.
Where the hell you think you got to be running around with your pants sagging off your behind?
Right.
Yes, sir.
What about when it comes to all your ratchet nigga madness? What you think you gonna do? You are only able to do that now because your owner, the white man, allows you to do that.
Sir.
You are in a national entity that permits that crap. But America as a nation is going down. That means the laws that govern you are going to change.
Come on.
How are those laws, especially since they're going to come about as Muslims winning,
Yes, sir.
how are those laws going to affect your being able to smoke a black? How are those laws going to affect you being able to sag your pants?
See.
How are those laws going to affect you being able to drink your Luton Henny?
See.
How are those laws going to affect the way you live your ratchet nigga life now? How are those laws going to affect that? You have no idea. You ain't even thinking about it. You think you always gonna be a nigga because the white man always gonna let you. Talk black to me. So a day will come when there'll be Muslims on every other corner. And they'll be asking you who you with.
All right now.
And if you say you with America, okay, well, you go this way.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Same theology.
But if you say I'm with the Muslims,
Yes, sir.
okay, well, then you come this way.
Yes, sir.
If you say you with the Muslims, you are going to be taken to a zone of safety.
Yes, sir.
If you say you with America, you can put your head between your legs and kiss your goodbye. It's over.
Come on.
Talk black to me.
Come on now.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to get you to understand this war.
Yes, sir.
This
Okay.
war is about us.
Go ahead.
It is not about them. here we go. This is what I'm trying to say to you. The whole reason there's a war going on, quote unquote, between these Jews and these Palestinians
Yes, sir.
is because the Jews are falsely claiming that God gave them that land of Israel, that
Tell it.
Palestine is the land that God promised to them,
Teach.
that they are God's chosen people.
Since when?
When in reality, it is we, the black man in America, who are the choice of God today.
Teach.
And the promised land is talking about the nation that we are going to be made by God.
Yes, sir.
It's a case of stolen identity.
Oh.
The Jews have stolen the identity of the black man in America, and on the base of that stolen identity are committing genocide against the Palestinians.
Come on, man. Teach.
When I steal your identity, what do? I go to Walmart, Home Depot, all kinds of places,
Yes, sir.
using your name, your identity,
Yes, sir.
to get something for me.
Come on.
This is what these damn Jews are doing.
They stand.
They scamming.
Come on.
They've stolen our identity and using it to get Palestine. And they've been successful for 75 years doing it. But the time is up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The real choice of God is coming up now.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Come on, go ahead.
So the Jews have a Seder every year. And they have a dinner.
Yes, sir.
And they set all kinds of places at the table for people to sit and eat.
Yes, sir.
But they set an empty place at the table.
Teach.
Possibly the head of the table.
Teach.
I don't know.
Right.
But they set an empty place at the table, and that empty place is that empty place is for Elijah.
Yes, sir. Teach.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
The Jew is literally waiting for the return of Elijah, just like the Christian is waiting for the return of Jesus.
Come on.
Teach.
We don't understand this.
Teach.
Go ahead.
The return of Elijah is associated with the messianic state.
Come on. Yes, sir.
What Elijah is it talking about?
Come on. Good question.
The Jews want you to believe it was a prophet from thousands of years ago.
Come on, now.
No, that's a black man from just a few decades
Come
ago.
on, now. Teach.
This is the Elijah of your Bible
Yes, sir.
and the Muhammad of your Quran.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that the Quran is talking to.
Come on.
The Muhammad of Arabia was a white man, not a cracker,
Yes, sir.
not a devil,
Yes, sir.
not a Caucasian,
Teach.
just a white man.
Teach.
But I thought the white man is the devil. I'm talking about complexion.
Come on.
I'm not talking about nature, nationality, ethnicity.
Yes, sir.
The Muhammad of Arabia was a white man. Then they put up a sign of the real Muhammad.
Oh, hey.
They call it the Black Stone.
Yes, sir.
The messenger went around him, made 7 circuits around him.
Yes, sir.
He kissed him, but he didn't like to kiss him because he knew it was talking about himself.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Teach life.
Come on.
Unbelievable. They made that stone an unhewn stone
Come on. Come on.
because it's talking about an uneducated people
Yes, sir.
that's coming up in the last days.
Yes, sir.
Talk black to me.
Teach. Teach.
This Bible and this Quran are centered on the black man of America from cover to cover. Muslims don't realize this. Christians and Jews don't realize this, at least some Jews.
Go ahead.
The wicked, diabolical Jews who do know are just that. They know it's talking about us.
Yes, sir.
And that's why they make sure whenever we go to rise, they get nice and close to us. See, the Jew knows. Keep your friends close.
Well, what?
but your enemy's closer.
Come on.
The Jew know this.
Yes.
So whenever the black man is getting,
Yes, sir.
getting crunk,
Yes, sir.
here come the Jew. Hiya, how are you? Start getting all next to you. V.
Yes,
We
sir.
understand what you're going through.
Come on.
And you start taking these damn Jews for friends. Listen, we'll give you money to help your organization.
Come on. Dog.
We'll use our distribution network
Come on.
for you to get your product
Come on.
distributed.
Teach.
We'll do this for you.
Come on.
We'll do that for you. We'll do this for you.
Mm.
We'll do that for you.
Yes, sir.
Why you got to be? I mean, you all over niggas like a bad suit. Why? Because you know that the identity that you are claiming actually belongs to us.
Yes, sir.
And so to keep us from ever realizing that,
Come on.
you keep real close to us
Right.
and make sure we don't go that way.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. One of the scariest things for these damn Jews is that the black man is going to come into Islam as taught by Elijah.
Mm.
They know it's a wrap then.
Come on. Come on.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Y'all better wake up like Minister Alonzo said every week.
Yes, sir.
Y'all better wake up.
Yes, sir.
Pretty soon ain't gonna be no Sunday.
It's about to go down, I'm telling you.
Ain't gonna be no.
By the time these niggas decide they're going to come to the temple, you ain't going to be able to come.
Right.
We ain't going to be here. It's going to be a wrap.
Right.
That's crazy.
You going to get here and Reynolds going to be at the door.
Saran.
Saran going to be at the door.
Go ahead.
Reynolds going to say, yo, Saran. Saran going to say, yo, what's up, Reynolds?
Come on.
It's a wrap, ain't it? Yep. These niggas should have came when they was talking earlier.
Come on, now.
Look black to me.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
About to be over with.
Come on.
Come on.
Teach that Saran. The rebels.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be a wrap.
Yes, sir. Come on.
That's the understanding of this war.
Mm.
Listen. It's 5:30.
Yes, sir.
Almost. There's a whole lot more I can say, but we getting the hell out of here today.
Yes, sir.
Sun's about to go down, and I'm about to hit that fridge.
Coffee getting ready to be brewed.
Yes, sir. I'm about to hit that fridge.
Yes, sir.
We gonna go for some ice cold water. You notice how sometimes I'll be here right now, do like this. Cause that damn vent right above my head.
Yes,
In July, I'll be having icicles on my head from the air conditioner.
yes, sir.
And in, December, my head be sizzling.
Come on.
Like, damn, turn that heat off. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
We didn't have that problem at Dale. We didn't have no heat there.
Come on.
I would be in my suit with my long johns on,
Come on. That's right.
lay it up,
Teach.
suit on top of the johns,
Teach.
and then I'd have my heavy winter coat on with my scully on until it was time for me to hit the mic.
Come on.
And then I would take that off
Yes,
and
sir.
come up and go to preaching.
Come on. Mm.
And it would keep me warm as long as I was up here cutting up and carrying on. And then as soon as I stopped,
Go
I
ahead.
jumped right back in my stuff. Talk black to me. We didn't have no heat.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Landlord wouldn't fix it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sound like good happening.
Didn't have no air conditioning. Yeah.
Sound like something.
Uh-huh. So in the summertime,
That's the terror going.
ooh-wee.
That's the terror going.
Boy, Minister Eric be up there just straight sizzling.
That was the terror dome, I'm telling you.
Y'all think y'all came
Hey.
here one day and the air conditioner wasn't working. Boy, y'all was freezing compared to what we was doing on deal.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But we nice and warm in the winter now.
Come on.
And although we had that one or two times, we nice and cool in the summer.
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
So there's a lot more that I could say, and I probably need to say it. But I'm going to let you go right now today. I leave you now as I came before you in the Nation of Islam's greeting words of peace in the Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
All praise is due to Allah for the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.